Hey guys, I'm so sorry that I'm late. I'm still getting over a cold, so you gotta kind of work with me here. But welcome to Miss Juicy Review channel. Um, thank everyone that was here at 6 o'clock. My apologies. So, hey Nisa Allen, hey Auntie Donna. Hey, Chocolate Bay, Coco, how you doing? Oh, goodness. I have a cold. I have a head cold. I don't know if it's trying to go away because of the medicine I was taking or it's just want to be stubborn and still stay. So it is what it is. Hey, SK, what's going on? As you see, the title for my live is Protect Our Women. Now, hey, Mr. Kubu, how you doing? So, hey, Miss Lackey. So, as you know, this has been an ongoing thing where we, as women, okay, as women, we always say that we feel unprotected. As the late great Malcolm X always said, the most disrespected woman in the world is a Black woman, right? And I feel that way, but I don't feel that way in regards to the men in my life. I have always been protected by the men that's in my life. Mommy, I'm sorry. And also, please excuse it. A mom with a toddler, so she will pop up in during weird times. So please excuse it. I'm trying to talk and breathe at the same time. Yes, baby. I'm trying to turn it on. Give me 1 minute. So, all right. I'm just gonna go right into the story. I know. Can I turn it on first? Mm-hmm. Okay, 1 minute. So, what we're gonna talk about is, you want to say hi to everybody since you just came into my live and just, sorry. It's okay. All right, they know it's sorry. Just say hi really fast. Hi. Okay. No, Mommy. Here, take your toy. Mommy. Okay, Anaya. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to hurry and get her. I had her situated, y'all, so I could do this live and get it out the way, but this is life. I have it. No, hold your Moana doll, and I'm going to turn this on, please. Oh, Lord Jesus. Mommy. This is why I don't go live half of the time, because of this. Welcome back. This is why. This is exactly why I don't go live. Don't go back. Yes, I know. Oh, goodness, my nose is clogged up. But I'm trying, y'all. Please excuse it. I'm trying. Mom, what are you cooking? Okay, here. Here, take everything. So I can just... What? Where's that? Here, baby. Here you go. Sure. Now, can you imagine I'll be on screen and then you got a little person with a ponytail popping up? Go in the living room with your grandmother, please. Well, anyway, this is a live, so you're going to get it live and direct and raw. Welcome, everyone tuning in. Welcome, everyone tuning in that came. Please excuse it. Like I said, I was late. Trying to get it together. One moment. Let me just try to get it to be a little quiet in here so I could just hurry up and get it out the way. Come on. No. Yes. 1 minute, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry, y'all. But mommy duties is never is never over. Always on go, especially with a toddler. But let me just go through the comments really fast so we could be up to date. Welcome everyone tuning in. Oh God. Thank God I don't have like no big channel because they'd be like, oh my God, you hear she got all her kids. But yeah, hey Rennie T. Hey Sweet the Queen. Hey everyone coming in. Hey Sunday. Thank you everyone tuning in and working with me. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Okay, back to what I was saying. Now, the purpose of my live is just to discuss some things that have been going on. And these things were happening pretty much in my area where I live at. Not where I live at, but in New York City. As of recent in Harlem, that's Manhattan for the ones who are not familiar. But in Harlem, there was a recent attack on a woman that was really gruesome. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to go over the story and, just discuss it. And also in Brooklyn, I carry Brooklyn on my back. But there have been a serial killer that was recently arrested. So we're going to talk about those two stories and stuff like that. And I feel that some of these things could have been prevented if there is someone looking over these women, and I'm going to kind of hold some family members, men, accountable, because us as women, we don't have to always be the strong one. We really don't always have to be the strong one. There should be a time when there's someone to speak for us and to protect us, because naturally as especially black women, we have to be everything. We gotta be the sometimes we have to be the mother and the father. Sometimes we gotta be the banker. We gotta be the cook. We gotta wear so many different hats. And to many, because we wear so many hats, we look as this strong person. But everyone who is a strong person already, they know that there'll be a time when you're not your strongest, and you will need that support. So I'm at the point where something has to be done. Something has to be done. And it's unfortunate. It really is. It's unfortunate that, especially us black women. I can't really speak on other nationalities or races on it, because that's not my plight. My plight is the black woman. Also the black man, the black child, the black family, but more so the black woman. We are always looked at as these strong women. No, there is times where we are not strong. Like me, for instance, I can be strong, but there's times where I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. I need someone to be that support. I have that support, which I'm thankful of, and I have that protection. But there's women out here who don't have that protection. And I remember at one time or two where it was a saying called the village, where the men protected everyone in that bubble, as far as we protect the women and children. And it kind of like swayed over the years, but it needs to come back to that. We need to protect our village, or start having that mentality again. But uh let's get into the story, and we'll go over everything. So, as I said, there was a attack over, I think it was over the weekend, where a woman, she was doing something that I sometimes do, where she was going into a store to purchase liquor, some wine, to go home and chill or whatever. And she was accosted by some guys and was attacked. So I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the video. Excuse me. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm sick, so I'm trying to make it do what it do.
A brutal attack in Harlem on a woman who was just trying to buy a bottle of wine.
She says that it happened after she turned down one man's offer to pay for her. CBS 2's Lisa Rosner spoke exclusively with the victim.
Surveillance video shows a group outside this liquor store as a woman walks in alone just before 6 p.m. Monday. The 31-year-old mother says she was buying a bottle of wine after work when two men walked in the shop on West 128th Street and St. Nicholas Avenue. She says the man in the red offered to pay.
I politely declined and I said, no, thank you, but thank you. Could pay for it myself. And I got ready to walk out. Before I walk out, he basically said that he felt like I thought that I was better than them.
The men followed her out, she says, asking what did she want to do about it.
So I just asked him, I said, you're seriously trying to fight me? I'm trying to go about my business.
She says they chased her across.
A brutal attack in Harlem on a woman who was just trying to buy
Street, kicking her, and one man actually bit her forehead, leaving deep wounds. She says he tried to bite her eye out. Others kicked her.
To bite me and do that, maul me the way that he did, with me screaming and saying that I'm just trying to get my daughter, that's an animal. That's not a person.
Witnesses tell me multiple people called 911. Taken to NYC Health and Hospitals Harlem in stable condition. During the attack, she says her iPhone fell on the ground, and when she went to grab it,
he pried the phone out my hand. He's like, give me your phone.
She says afterwards, someone told her to run because one of the men had done this to someone else before and could come back. The woman, who has not been able to open one eye, says the suspects need to be caught immediately so other people going about their day don't fall prey. In Harlem, Lisa Rosner, CBS 2 News.
And police say they are looking for the men involved.
Street, kicking her, and one man actually bit her forehead.
Hey yo, protect black women, son. Protect black women. Niggas ain't standing for it no more. That's the liquor store right there. Niggas ain't standing for it no more. Whoever them niggas are, y'all, I feel bad for y'all, son. Y'all niggas is gonna get caught up. Y'all niggas is gonna get caught up, bro. Niggas ain't playing with y'all. Look at that. They out there deep. Protect black women. Hey yo, protect black women, son. Protect black women. Niggas ain't standing for it no more. That's the liquor store right there. Niggas ain't standing for it no more. Whoever them niggas are, y'all, I feel bad for y'all, son. Y'all niggas is gonna get caught up. Y'all niggas is gonna get caught up, bro. Niggas ain't playing with y'all. Look at that. They out there deep. Protect black women.
A brutal attack in Harlem when a woman who was just trying to
street kicking her, and one man actually bit her forehead, leaving deep wounds. She says he tried to bite her eye out.
Okay. Oh, so you said you know that the area well, Rennie? Yeah, I know that area well too. I have a family member that lives right around the corner from that area. I wish I would have called him before I did this live, but nonetheless, so that happened. Now, if you watch in the video, that there were people there, right? And the people that was there, no, even the guys that was with those guys, nobody said, yo, like, we don't gotta do this. This is a lady. Exactly, Nessa Allen. That's a shame. It isn't that she refused to offer to pay. This seemed like something they wanted to do. Exactly, because there's no way in the world this lady is coming in and she's by herself. She's buying a bottle of wine, minding her business. Minding her business, right? And no one had the thought in their head like, hey, why are we doing this to a woman? First of all, why y'all even outside? Aren't we on like some type of isn't it a lockdown? Isn't we still inside of in a pandemic? So why y'all even outside hanging out in the liquor store? The lady coming from work, she's minding her business. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing, minding her business. But you are outside with idle time, just causing havoc. You know, and nobody sat there and was like, yo, we really about to sit there and bomb on a woman. Like, I don't get that. Like, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why some women don't feel protected, because of stuff like that. Stuff like that. We don't feel protected because of dumb shit like that. And I bet there were probably people watching. As they said, one person told her to run, right? Because he did this before. So if he did this before, why nobody and whoop his ass the first time so he know not to do it the second time? Because I know the men that I have around me, if they would have seen that, they would have ran down on him, and that either he would have been in a hospital or he would have been somewhere else. It'd have been some singing and flower bringing, for real. So for you to do that to a woman and nobody step in, but y'all know that this dude did this before, so that mean that he's known in that area, but yet he was able to do it again. I don't get that. That's why a lot of our sisters always saying we don't feel safe. We don't feel protected by our men, because they allow a lot of stupid shit. They allow that. And I don't get it. So, and then you hear the saying, say something if you see something. So you mean to tell me, instead of blocking these guys from doing whatever they was doing, you tell the lady to run because he did this before? Why was he able to do this before and nobody ain't whoop his ass? I'm sorry. Like, are we that desensitized? Are we that to the point where we just watch stuff and don't say nothing, don't stand for anything? I don't get it. That should have never happened. This lady's minding her business. That could have been any of us women. That could have been my mom, my aunt. That could have been any of us. And I'm telling you on some real stuff. If it was my mom, well, I know my mother carries stuff on her, but that's neither here nor there. But if that was somebody in my family, we coming out. We coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like we foot on the ground. So my whole thing is this. And then I'm going to be upset at the people that was witnesses because I'm not trying to hear nothing. They attacked this lady. The guy was biting her face, trying to bite her eyes out. What the fuck is wrong with him? Excuse my French. I was trying not to do all this cursing. I wanted to but I'm really upset about it. I'm really upset about it because it's like, how is it you could watch all of this going on but not intervene? Even when you started seeing her get crowded around these people, this lady now got to worry about what type of stuff he had in his mouth. Got to worry about if she done caught the Rona because none of them had no mask on. Like that's too much. And for if there was any men or any witnesses out there, y'all should have intervened from the rip. From when you seen her get crowded around. It shouldn't have to be to the point where we are rallying and saying, oh, protect our women. This should have been something from the jump. Something that should have been done from the jump. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. We got to do better. We have to. We have to do better. Men, you have to do better. We have to, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, that, it should never had to come to that. That lady is going to deal with trauma. She's probably not, for a fact, I know she's not going to walk in that area no more. But she's going to be feeling away. Like, it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. And I like, this is crazy. And what type of animal was the dude that would even think about that? Because she told you no, she will buy her own liquor. Is that serious that you felt that wounded in your soul because she said no, I got it? The lady don't know you. So let's see, would you have done that to a man? If a man walked into the liquor store and bought him some Henny, and he was leaving like, yo, dude, I got you. Nah, I got it. Would you attack him? No. I saw a woman and y'all played on her weaknesses because she's a woman. Now, what if this lady was carrying? What if she pulled out her gun and she done sat there, shot them? Now, oh, he was a good man. He was this, he was that. So I'm not, it doesn't make any sense. So y'all was looking for a victim. Y'all was standing around a liquor store, was no idle time, just doing what you're doing, and I guarantee if it didn't make news, he will be still back in front of that liquor store waiting for another victim. So it got to take for a second victim to get this dude in order. This should never happen. I want to know what happened to the first victim. Because if he did this before, what did he get a chance to eat the person's eye, or like what type of cannibalism shit is that? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. And when I first seen the story, I sat on it. You know, but this is something that's happening out here in New York. And anybody that live in New York, especially women, you already know that we as women, we gotta deal with when you walk in, you gotta worry about the guy saying, "Hey ma, oh miss, how you doing, miss?" Or you gotta deal with the cat. Psst. Hey yo shorty, you gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with that, right? And to be honest, half of the time the dudes that be hollering at you be dusty. So you already looking like you're not even in my category. You're not even my worth. I'm not stopping to talk to you. So, sometimes you do as a woman, especially it's late at night and it's a whole bunch of guys, you already like, oh God, I don't want to, walk through this crowd or whatever. But those are the things, especially living in New York, you probably got to deal with, or traveling on a train. That's why I worry about my daughter. My daughter's 18, and she's she's very shapely. I worry about her. But see, the difference is I bought her a taser. I have a taser. I got a whole bunch of stuff. You know what? I'm gonna even look it up. So as women, I think it's illegal, but it is what it is. I make sure that I'm good. There's several different things that because I worked that night, so I used to carry certain stuff while I'm walking to my car because it'd be dark outside. There's nobody outside. Anything can happen. There's a program on your phone. I forgot how to. It's a program on your phone where you press the button and it will go directly to the cops. And they will come to your area. There's a program on your phone for that. I don't know if Androids have it, but I know iPhones have it. So I always keep my phone like that. I can't even say, pepper spray, but sometimes you gotta be careful with pepper spray. Old school Patricia, because welcome old school Patricia for coming into the live. With pepper spray, you gotta be careful because you could spray pepper spray and it get back on you. Now you coughing, he coughing, or the assaultant coughing, whatever. It's just crazy. But the reason why I wound up getting for me and my daughter, exactly, a blackjack. Carry a blackjack. My mother carries a blackjack too, and a knife and some other stuff I don't want to say because I don't know if it's legal or unlegal. My mama's a thug, so she be making sure she'll make stuff. That's what So she from old school Brooklyn. They carry stuff with them. They from the old school where they used to carry razor blades in their mouth. So yeah, I just leave that lady where she at. But she can like a buddy club, all type of stuff. You'd be like, this lady, what she trying to? She's trying to battle for war. But back to what I was saying. Me and my daughter, because the area where I live at, there was a murder that happened. Back in 2019, a young lady body was found in a park, and what they found first was her torso. They found a torso, right, in the park. A jogger, which was another lady by herself and her dog, and they found just that part of her body, just her torso, in a garbage bag in the park. Right now, this is a park that everybody go to. We have cookouts. This is a family friendly park, but there was a body in the park. Right then, the next day, once the cops came and they was investigating, they then found the head, the arms, and the legs. Right, within 2 days. So now we have a young woman Body found inside of a park. Mutilated. Body chopped up. We in the neighborhood like, wait, hold up. What's going on? Why, like, what do you mean y'all finding body parts in the park? I take my kids to this park. We go around this park. We jog around this park. What's going on? And the crazy thing about it, because of what she was and who she was, we heard about the story probably like for that week, and then everything was hush. But there was another situation that happened probably, I think, a few months before hers, where a young girl went jogging. She normally go jogging with her dad, but the day her dad didn't go jogging, she went jogging anyway, and she wound up getting murdered. And then they just so happened to blame it on a young guy who was mentally challenged. So and then when that happened, they had billboards on her. They had her posted up in the train station. They had it everywhere. They were out, foot to the ground, foot to concrete. Right? I have my views on that case with that young lady and her family and that situation. I'll probably go over that story. We could do a live about that and we talk about that, but I have my reservations on that story because it was a lot of stuff that I thought was just kind of funny, and I feel like some stuff was unjust, but we'll go to that. But let's keep in mind, she was a Caucasian woman. This young girl body was mutilated, chopped up, and left in a park within 2 days span. She was black. They only covered that story for about a week, and it was all in all the news for the 2-3 days. The only one that covered that full story for the whole week was News 12, right? That was it. So now we're up in arms because my daughter leaves to go to school early in the morning. This is when my baby was still a baby, so it wasn't like I was taking her to daycare. And the time I was passing, my mom, she babysits while I go to work overnight. So my daughter had to leave first because she goes to school the furthest. And she takes public transportation. It's pitch black outside. I'm not taking those chances with my child. And I don't get home, so God forbid anything happen, right? I won't know about it until I get home. Do you not know what a mom will go through about that? Hell no. So to put matters in my own hands, I went, looked on good old Amazon, and try to find something that, she won't get arrested for having. And I said, a taser might work. And then I had got this keychain siren, which that shit don't work half of the damn time. But I had got that thinking that those things could work, right? And I gave that to her. And I had one for myself, right? And but I'm a little more okay because me and my cousin work together, so we'll meet up. But still, me walking the path to go to my car while my cousin waiting for the car, anything is liable to happen. But that's near here or there. So we got the tasers. I still carry my taser. I still have some, carry things to make sure that it allows for my safety, right? So those are just some things that, unfortunately, as us women, we will have to do, and to make sure that we are safe, because we can clearly see that the men are not stepping up to the plate when needed. Not all, I'm not going to say all men, but majority are not stepping up to the plate when it's needed, because I feel like this should have never happened for this young lady to have this happen to her. And as you've seen in the video, it was a whole bunch of people outside. That should have never happened at all. There should have been somebody, just one person, to be like, nah, chill, y'all doing too much. Instead of, oh, run because he did this before. So if you know this person did this before, that should have been all hands on deck. Like, we gonna grab this dude up and whoop his ass, or we gonna grab him and hold him until the authorities get here. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy. You know, well, the men, this is what I'm saying to my brothers. Y'all have to protect these women and children. That's, you know, let's keep this village mentality. We have to keep this village mentality, because that's the only way we're gonna try to get to be able to work together, bond together, build together. If the women are not feeling protected, they're not going to have the respect that they normally have for you as men, because they're gonna be like, well, what the hell I need to respect you for if I gotta do everything for myself. So you have to think about that, because I know for a fact, our women, we come out in droves when it comes to our men. I just feel that the men don't do that all the time. And I'm seeing that, you know, and listen, one thing I say, I vouch for my brothers. I ain't no pick me. I vouch for my brothers, and you know, say what it is. And I'm going to always speak on right or wrong when it comes to our situations. And I'm going to call it how I see it. But for the brothers out there, you have to do better. You got to protect you have to protect the women. You have to protect our women. Just like I'm my brother's keeper, I'm my sister's keeper too. Cause I know for a fact, if I was there and I seen that going on, I'm grabbing somebody. He want to bite, I'm biting too. We just gonna be one biting bunch of people. Something. But I'm gonna make sure I get him off of her. But I don't know. Let me read the comments before I go into the next topic. Oh damn, we got a lot of topics, girl. No, a lot of comments. I'm sorry. But welcome everyone tuning in. I know I got carried away when I talk. I'm sorry, because you know I be really in my feelings about certain stuff. You know, I'm really being exactly. You can get that pepper spray and spray you right in your face. But yeah, I'll be really in my feelings when it comes to that, because I love my people. And I want to see us, you know, I want to see us grow, because we come from good stock. We come from kings and queens. We just gotta know to value ourselves and our birthright. What wine, Gigi? I was running my mouth, so I wasn't able to pay attention to the comments. Yeah, but we come exactly, Rennie T. Exactly. We have to. We got to. We got to protect. You know, even on the internet, we got to protect our women and children, and sometimes our men. You know, because if you if you don't speak up on certain stuff that you see that's going on, um, you're just as liable as the next person. You get what I'm saying? You're just as liable as the next person, and that's not good. Hey, what's going on? But that's what I'm saying. Like you just as liable as the next person, so you have to speak up and stand for something. Stand for something, fall for anything. And that's just what it is. But oh, let me just show y'all. Hold on. If because this all right, let me just show you the news clipping. This was from the 50 Black Enterprise really fast on the rest of the story about the young lady. Because now they rallying, which, you know, I could respect it. And if y'all live in Harlem and y'all see these guys, you know, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Because they was that wrong for doing what they did. This is a video. There's no volume, so. But this is I guess a very clear video. And look, there's people back here. Hold on, I want to show you something. And he a gang member. So if y'all see these dudes, do what y'all gotta do. These niggas corny for that, for real. So there's another dude. He look mad dirty and dingy and dusty. They corny for that, for real. They trash. Why is she making noise like that? Oh, banging those damn on toys. Okay, you see the girl, she walks over there, so. And they all look corny. I don't see it. Where's the thing at? I don't see it. Where is that? Where is that? Okay, so I don't see it. I thought I would show the rally, but it don't show it though, so I guess not. But if y'all live in Harlem and y'all see those dudes, y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know what to do. Stand for something or fall for anything. So y'all already know how I feel on the situation. I said my piece, so I can't really, you know, say anything more about it. You already know how I feel. It's corny as hell. Corny as hell. They don't get no brownie points for that because that's a whole woman out there. I'm trying to see something. One moment. I don't know if this is on. Let me see if I could get it right here to show y'all the video of the man getting arrested. All right, hold on. Let me just put this in so I can see. And I can log into it and show y'all. One moment. I'm just trying to get it. Okay, hold on. Let me put it in so y'all can actually get a live and direct video. Hold on. I'm trying to see where it's at. Damn, it's still loading? God damn. I paid my cable bill. I know I should have just took the video. I should have just recorded the video. It's still loading. Lord Jesus. All right, let me just go and get into it. Exactly. They could have intervened and stopped it. But it's crazy. All right, so our next topic is the Brooklyn serial killer. All right, so this is shout out to the Daily News. The unspeakable acts of violence, serial killer handyman busted for the slay of 3 elderly women in his Brooklyn NYCHA building. So this happened out here in Brooklyn, y'all. Right? So accused serial killer Kevin Gavin is led from the New York NYPD 73rd Precinct Station house in Brooklyn on Thursday. That's on Powell's Avenue, y'all. If y'all from Brooklyn or, familiar with Brooklyn, it's the precinct on Powell's Avenue. Right? He looked dusty too. So the hunt for a Brooklyn serial killer ended where it began 5 years ago inside a building where he lived alongside his 3 elderly victims. A homicidal handyman confessed Thursday to killing a trio of senior citizens inside the Brooklyn NYCHA building they shared with increasing unease over the years, the police said. The victim, all women between the ages of 78 and 83, often relied on the accused killer, Kevin Gavin, for help around their home before the suspect turned murderers inside their Woodson house's apartment. One moment, hold on. I was getting a phone call, my bad. So Gavin, 66, was grabbed by the police at the Powell Street building in Brownsville, where the first slaying occurred in November 2015, in the most recent last Friday. So he was doing this up from November 2015 up until Friday, which is crazy. Charges against him were pending Thursday night. The cops suspected Gavin was responsible for at least the second slaying when the key piece of evidence uncovered in the past few days helped link him to all 3, sources said. Gavin took advantage of his relationship with these women, said Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. He was allowed into their homes, then did the unspeakable act of violence against them. These women were beloved mothers, grandmothers, and neighbors. The homicide left the building of 450 residents terrified of the killer lurking in their midst. And the police said the 5'10" 200-pound suspect was indeed a man who lived amongst them. He resided on the 6th floor, as did the two of his victims, and sported a glass eye. Oh my goodness. I don't know. People with those fake glass eyes, that should be scary. So, hold on. Let me go back to it. And they said nobody surprised is him, said Esther Williams, a vice president of the Building Tenant Association. To a lot of people in the building, he was intimidating. He was always approaching people in the building for money. So he was a bum. There was no way to get rid of him. Yes, it was. They be complaining about noise control. Y'all could send some papers to NYCHA. Don't act like y'all don't know. NYPD Chief of Detective Rodney Harrison said the killer knew all 3 victims and would often help the woman out with repairs and errands. Gavin, with 9 prior arrests for drugs, burglary, and other charges, told investigators the killings stemmed from an argument over money or finances, said Harrison. A law enforcement source questioned the suspect's story, adding that any money involved was small potatoes. So the most recent victim, Juanita Caballero, 78, was found asphyxiated inside her apartment with a telephone cord wrapped around her neck when her son came to visit last week, according to the source. Gavin used Caballero electric benefit card after the killing. So you killed the lady for her EBT card? My guy, you crazy. Rest in peace, lady. Stephen Caballero who discovered his mother's body last week, took little solace in the arrest. A drop in a bucket of feelings a little better, he said. Regardless of a person getting caught or not, it doesn't take away the pain. The 2 other seniors were murdered inside their homes in 2015 and 2019 with no arrest, as frightened neighbors lived unaware of the killer literally next door. God, this is a shocker. I live right next to him, said one tearful building resident after Thursday arrest. He be fixing little things for neighbors in their apartment. I always see him with his little tools. His little tools? What's the matter? One minute. I'm sorry, y'all.
I have a new Bobo.
All right, you have a Bobo already?
Yes.
All right. My bad, y'all. Excuse me. Come on. Just hush it. You're in a part of my mommy's life, so. Okay, where was I? Ray Yvonne, Evans, 62, moved in with Gavin 6 months ago and offered a strange defense of her roommate. Some people say that he really liked me and that's why he didn't kill me. Miss, are you okay? I guess he did like me, but he wasn't a violent person. Never nothing. Huh? So in May 2019, Jaquila Jane's picture was found dead in her apartment on 11th floor of the same building with trauma to her head and torso. Okay, stop. The November 2015 killing target, Myrtle McKinney, 82, found dead on her kitchen floor by the police. Authorities initially treated the case as death by natural causes, but it was ruled a homicide after the undertaker noticed a knife wound on the back of her neck. Wait a minute. How do you think death by natural causes? So they didn't see blood? That's just weird. That's yeah, that yeah, that how you rule it natural causes, and then you see a night. Okay. In May 2019, victim Jacqueline James, 83, was found dead of trauma to the head and torso inside her apartment on the 11th floor of the building. I hope this guy, the guy they caught, is prosecuted so that my family may have closure. Her grandson, Lamar Crafton, whose family is suing the city over the killing, said Thursday, "At the end of the day, I can't get my grandmother back." I know how that feels, losing your grandmother. After the first homicide, 4 cameras were installed in the building lobby. Additional 65 cameras were slotted for installation through the building. Okay. Installation through the building, but the efforts were delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic and the building. Oh, the budget shortfalls, officials said. NYCHA declined to comment Thursday, saying that the case remained an open investigation. So this is the building This is the building that they lived in. This is the Brownsville building that they lived in. I know exactly what it's at. That's crazy. And it's a 70-year-old woman was found dead on the floor of a Brooklyn apartment on January 15th with a cord wrapped around her neck. Juanita Cabrera, adult son, made the grisly discovery at 5 p.m. that day at his mom's apartment building on Powell Street near Dumont Avenue in Brownsville. The residents speculated Gavin was connected to the 2 other deaths in the building, including his brother and roommate, Leon, a man named Hector Higgins, who died after falling from a ladder 2 years ago. Harrison said police were investigating whether Gavin was involved in the death.
Mommy,
yes?
Gavin right here.
Okay.
In
a particularly bizarre. Okay, you have to be quiet.
Mommy.
Yes, I have it. 1 minute. All right, I'm going to put it right there, but you got to be quiet. All right.
Just put it right on the table.
I'm going to put it on the table. You got to be quiet, though. Yeah, I'm sorry. In particular bizarre twist, Leon Gavin spoke to the Daily News after the McKinley killing. Leon recounted how he escorted McKinley to the bank, where she withdrew $800 just 2 days before she was killed. Who in their right mind would do this to a sweet lady, he asked in 2015, unaware his brother, who shared his apartment with, was the answer. Wow. So my question is this. Where is...
You mad?
No, I'm not mad. Where is the...
No, the cat is mad.
Okay. Where was the... Some of the tenants, the ladies that he was helping, where were their family at? Cause that that's different. That's different. That's different. And it's just weird to me.
Mommy, the cat is sad.
Okay. So make the cat happy. But that just kind of weird. I'm like,
water. Ooh, water.
Okay. Yeah. Like where was these ladies' family at? And how do you...
Mommy, the cat is sad again.
Okay, get the cat food.
No. Cat is like food.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just weird to me. Like, where was the family at? That's weird. There's like, where was the family at? And how do the cops, if there's a body in a house, they just write it off as, oh, it's natural causes. But the lady got a whole a whole wound in the back of her neck, a knife wound.
Mom, the cat is happy.
Mm-hmm. So that's just weird to me. Hey, Hotshot, what's up? Welcome everyone tuning in. But that's just kind of weird to me. Like, y'all, natural causes, but she got a whole wound in the back of her neck, and then it's like I don't know. That is just different. I don't know. That's just different. Because as family members, we would have been questioning it too. Like, how do you go from natural causes?
Mom, the cat is happy.
How you go from natural causes to a homicide? That's a lot of questioning. Like, but yeah, and for this man to be doing this, all these years up until the recent victim that he murdered on January 15th. So that's just different.
Mom, the lion not.
That's just different. Bro, I had woke up late, so I didn't get a chance to call you. But I'm gonna drop the link if you want to come up and yeah, it come around once or twice.
Mommy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The lion not.
Yeah, I spoke about the situation that happened in Harlem.
Mommy, the lion is happy.
I spoke about the situation that happened in Harlem. I'm gonna drop the link for you, bro, so you could come up. But I don't know. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Hey, Auntie Donna. Yeah, that's just weird. And the thing is, right now, this is for everyone. If y'all have any, is that you, Hotshot? I want to make sure. Is you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I don't need no pool, mom.
What up, sis? What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, thanks for coming through. My bad, bro. I was up all the way to like 11 o'clock.
I get it. I already know your schedule, sis. I knew you was gonna be up for a minute. I was like, damn, I hope she wake up in time to, get everything together.
I was late. I was late too. I had my alarm for 6 o'clock.
That's why I ain't even bother.
Like almost 6:30. I'm like, oh damn.
I'm not even gonna call her. I'm gonna let her hit me up once she get up. I'm not gonna disrupt her beauty sleep.
Not when you got a toddler. Ain't no damn beauty sleep. It's like, oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah, well, what y'all talking about? You talking about the Harlem incident?
I spoke about the Harlem incident, right? When I pretty much was like, I feel like our men need to.
Quiet. I'm not saying do my job.
Okay.
What's up, Benai? What's up, Nisi? Co-host.
Say hi. So you gonna say hi to Hotshot?
Hi, Shot.
Hi, baby. I like how she said my name.
She got this bobo in her mouth, running her mouth. I need my water. Can you get my water for me?
Hi, little princess.
Yeah.
Adorable princess.
I'm trying to get her to run out the room.
Yo, that's crazy what happened in Harlem, though. But you were talking about the kings treating the queens better.
Not only does the kings treating the queens better, but also, like the whole situation. I feel like our men should be protecting our women. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
absolutely.
The whole fact of the matter is, I played the video, right? And in the video, you can see there was people there. And then and when the lady was talking, she said that somebody went up to her and was like, run, because he did this before. So my whole thing is, how is it that he was allowed to do it the first time with no repercussions, and then it's the second time that he's doing this, and they attacked this lady. You get what I'm saying? So,
right.
My whole thing is like the men got to do better. We as a community have to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just leave our women to the wayside, because when there's things that's happening, with the women always come up to bat. 100%. 100%. When there's police brutality, we the ones that are on the front line all the time. Thank you, baby. We the ones on the front line all the time. We never miss a moment. And I can speak on that because when there's an injustice, stop. When there's an injustice, I'm foot to concrete out there marching. You know what I'm saying? So
backbone. Y'all always been the backbone.
Exactly.
Y'all always been the backbone.
Thing is, I think because they always look at us to be the strong person. You know that the black woman's strong, but no, we're not strong. We're only strong because nobody else is going to be strong for us.
I mean, y'all strong, but y'all still need support. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still need, us men to support and back up whatever y'all saying and whatever y'all fighting for. What's the cause? You know what I mean? And us as men need to step in and defend our women and our queens and our households. And just because they're women, not diminish or dismiss or negate their claims or their rights. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. I just feel like as men, we do need to step up to the plate a little bit more. There's been a lot of broken families in the minority communities, where men don't even stick up for the children, don't even take responsibility for the kids, don't pay child support, don't do any of that. They're not there financially, they're not there morally, physically, emotionally, none of that. So I definitely see a lot of instances where this is going on and families are being torn apart. And I feel like it's a great point to make, especially, in relation to this incident in Harlem. I'm just really learning about this incident, and it's eerie. It's eerie as fuck. It's mad. Like, how the fuck somebody bit somebody's face off? I got the report right here. I don't know if you this is the footage you said you played?
Yeah, the stuff I sent you. I had everything I sent you. I wanna play in it, but I also had I think it was called 50 Enterprise. They had like the actual clip in a store, the CVC clip, where they actually showed up the dude's faces mad clear. Yeah. Homie he's in the game.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, he fell out. Hey, beautifully meek. Hey, boo. Welcome everyone tuning in. If I missed you, my apologies. The bro, he should be back. Welcome everyone. One moment. Is you hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got cut off. I didn't get where did you send me the information? I ain't get none of it on Instagram.
Eat your stuff. No, remember the stuff I sent you last night about the story?
Okay. All right, yeah, that. No, I didn't get to go over that this story, but I'm looking at the I don't know if you want me to read the incident report. I'm looking at it now. It says he's biting me. New York City woman's face is bitten off in the street, attacked by a group of men. I couldn't believe it. It was like an animal. That's the only way I can put it. It was like an animal, the woman said of the assault in Harlem. A New York woman says she felt like she was being attacked by animals after a group of men accosted her in Harlem, biting her face and breaking the skin, according to NBC New York. The woman, 31, who has not been publicly identified, was also beaten, spit on, and robbed during the attack, which happened near a liquor store in Manhattan neighborhood, NBC New York reported. So, okay, now I got the footage here. It says NYPD 32nd Precinct, Manhattan, after argument with a 31-year-old female. The suspects punched, kicked, and bit the victim. Then they took her property and fled. Any info? Who the fuck bites somebody's face off? I mean, like...
Nah, he was biting her. She said that he was trying to, like, bite her eyes out. But there was a person that walked up to her while this is going on and told her to run because he did this before. But my whole thing is, how is there, like, there should be no before, there should be no after. You feel me? Because I'm from the area where we running down on something. I don't care what it is. You feel me? Like we
the whole neighborhood running down on something.
He gonna get got. Like we running down on you. There's no my bad, or there's no talking because you violated. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I was saying like the lady, she gotta worry about a whole bunch of stuff. She gotta get a Technic shot. Mm-hmm. She gotta worry about what the hell this dude had.
Right.
Then she gotta worry about if she done caught Rona off of that because they ain't had no mask on.
And her face might be disfigured. Like, what if her face is disfigured now?
Nah, she said she can't open her eyes. They showed a clip of herself that she can't open her eye. Her whole stuff is red and it looked nasty. But the whole thing is like, that's crazy. The last time I heard about somebody biting someone's face and chewing on their face, I don't want to go too in depth with it, but that happened
to my Florida. Wasn't that the Florida?
No. My cousin that man that he was high off for that stuff.
The bath salt.
Yeah. My cousin, when she got murdered, right? Her boyfriend, he was chewing on her face too.
Get the fuck out. What the fuck is wrong with
you? But he was high also.
I think that's possession. Like you just possessed at that point.
Yeah, and so when
I can't even chew raw animal meat or raw chicken or anything like that.
First of all, I didn't even like cleaning my chicken. You know when you gotta clean it and stuff
and touch through the meat. Yeah. I clean my meat, but I don't. The process is nasty. I already know what you mean. All that.
Yeah, when you gotta cut the fat and all that other stuff. Like, no. That's mind-boggling to me. Cause the other night I was waking my mom out, right? We was watching The Night Stalker. Cause I just finished the documentary. I think I want to do a review on that also. I'm trying to get back into my reviewing chops, right? And my whole thing is, how do someone get in that mentality to like stab somebody, want to eat somebody? Like, you gotta really be off the Richter scale to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Even somebody to commit suicide, like cutting your wrist.
Yeah, that you got to be off balance.
Even like needles, I can't even do needles. So that's why I told my mother I would never be a dope fiend and none of that stuff, or a crackhead, because I don't like needles.
I'm a needle phobia too. Yep. That's
you know what I'm saying? So to even take that risk to cut your wrist or to cut someone, or get into somebody, I can't see that on some wicked type of stuff. Like, I can see we fighting and I gotta poke you up to get you off of me, but to actually like take the time and cut you up, to cut your head up.
Shit. I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference from stabbing somebody to get somebody off of you
on self-defense.
On some like, this is a different type of movement. But
it's a life or death situation, right? So now I gotta poke me up.
Yeah, like, to be honest, I'm a serial killer. Right, right. I don't get it.
Right.
And it's just like that mind of a. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be mentally imbalanced,
Wow. These dudes is crazy.
What she said?
She said my aunt's father went to jail for attempted murder on her. He bashed her for weeks and bit chunks out of her arm and face. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that it's mind-boggling. Then I was talking about the other story about the serial killer dude. He killed 3 women in his building, his project building, from November 2015 up until January 15th. That's last week.
Right.
And they thought one of the ladies who was dead died from natural causes, but when the medical examiner checked her, she had a knife stab in the back of her neck and torso damage. So I'm like, how do
How y'all
you,
miss that, right?
man?
Listen,
It's just crazy. It's just
listen.
crazy.
This is biblical prophecy. I mean, we living in the beginning of the end of times. Shit that they've been talking about in the Bible, not shit, and I'll take that back and with all due respect to God, God
Hmm.
forgive me. But the stuff they've been talking about in the Bible is all unfolding before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? We're starting to witness a lot of the things that's been talking about for centuries, and this is one of them. These kind of murders, these kind of gruesome, incidents, and families killing their own family and stuff like that is been written, to happen. It's happening. We're seeing it. A lot of people is blindsided by the technology. They're not really paying mind to, but the scriptures is unfolding. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? The scrolls is unlocking and all that. Like, man, we moving into evolution and all that, and the revelation times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and it's like it bothers me because if I feel like slowly but surely, because more stuff is being uh in our faces, is really making a lot of people desensitized and
right,
losing touch with humanity.
right,
Like some stuff I be seeing, I'm like, yo, y'all don't feel no way about watching stuff like this. You know what I'm
hmm,
saying? And this is okay.
right,
Cause like I remember I don't know if you like a few years ago when a lot of the police shootings was happening, right?
right.
And it was being videotaped and we was seeing it constantly. That did something to me, and not only that, it did something to me. I'm a empath by nature. I'm
Right.
by birthright. So I feel everything.
Word up. Even if I
And
don't know the person, I feel
yeah,
your pain.
and I was just like, I felt that, and I'm like, wow. And we, our black faces is put out there, and
Hmm.
they just licking us down like dogs in the street, and it was like it was men, women, kids, and it was back to back, back to back, back to back, and it did something to me. And I'm like, yeah, this. Mm-mm. You know, even when I come on YouTube sometime, I be, I'll, try to come to support, and then it'll be some stuff that's going on that really it kind of don't go agree with my spirit. So I gotta change the channel or something. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, I gotta change. I gotta come out of Instagram, Twitter, and it's like a lot of stuff is being so revealed to us at this time where it's really working on our like really desensitizing us, and it shouldn't be like that. you know um Human nature is for you to have empathy and to kind of feel, but the way some people are, it's like they don't give a fuck, they don't care.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, like, are you human?
A lot of people
Cause
don't got a show, man. Like, listen, a lot of people is walking zombies and walking demons and all that. Like, they just get
yeah,
so in touch with the negativity, so caught up, and it is what it is. That's the energy they put out, and although I hate to see it because we're seeing it a lot more now that we're on lockdown, we're on this whole pandemic. Um, it's happening even more now. All the crazies are showing their true colors more than ever because everybody losing their minds. Even as, the normal people, the same people's losing their minds and can't deal with the changes and the new world we living in. Actually, it is a new world order, and it got slipped right under the rug right before our very own eyes. And a lot of us haven't even noticed the new world order, the new rules put in place. You know what I'm saying? The new stipulations and shit according to law and according to the way of life. Like a lot of the things that are put in place now is things that are going to change the world forever, and we don't even see the outcome of it because it's just happening. It's just beginning to happen. It's too early, but those who've been following secret societies and stuff like that, and corrupt law, corrupt governments, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all a plot. It's all a worship. It's all a sacrifice. It's all, you know what I'm saying? These people, the
Exactly.
people, yeah, the people in charge of the world. Let me tell you something. If they really wanted to end world poverty or world hunger, they could do that in one day. They have the money and the power to do so. God put food, plants, vegetation, all kinds of stuff on this world for us to be able to all eat and not, suffer of hunger or die of hunger. So
Mm.
that's number one for me. I just say that, to give people food for thought. Like, if you really believe in the government, think again. If the government was really good or for the people, it wouldn't be kids in Ethiopia or wherever else around the world dying of hunger. That just shouldn't be happening. God put enough food on this world for everybody to eat. And food should be free. We shouldn't have to pay for food. Everybody should have an equal amount of food. Now, I mean, I don't believe in greed, but there should be an equal amount of food that's free for the entire world. So for rich people to have all this money, all this power, and all this food, unlimited supply of everything, and we have all these starving kids around the world, and they don't do nothing about it. They let these little charity programs raise money. They could all end that. Oprah get together with Bill Gates and whoever else, all these big time billionaires. They could end world poverty, but they choose not to. Just like they could end the pandemic. They chose to keep letting these planes fly from in and out of China and everywhere else and keep bringing that shit back over here. They chose to let certain states stay open and keep partying and keep the clubs open and the bars open and have people mingling in big groups of people and have the shit keep spreading back and forth around the states. There's a lot of stuff that they could have done to prevent what's going on in today's world that they haven't, and they won't, because they need crime. They need prostitution, drugs,
Mm-hmm.
murder, and violence in order to keep the court systems running. Gives the judges and the DAs and the cops a job to do and a pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah,
if we
it's
have world peace,
but you also got to believe in the yin and the yang. There has to be
a balance.
good and bad. It got to be
It
a
has to be.
balance,
They gotta be.
but we don't need it to be like the scale to be tipping. You know what I'm saying?
Right. More
But
bad than good, and that's what it is right
yeah,
now.
but I also understand that since last year, it had like a lot of stuff has been happening because some people needed to tap in and let their third eye open up to see a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? You got to see some. Hey, Riplo, you got to see.
What up, Red? What up, cuz?
You
That
got
cousin
to
right
see
there.
what is it called? You able to see people for who they are.
Right.
Like, you know that saying, if someone tell you who they are, believe them. But now you
Right.
really get to see people for who they really are, and a lot of good, because a
That
lot
shit
of
ain't good at all.
celebrities revealed themselves last year, a
Right.
lot. So it's kind of like I'm not going to be running and vouching for no celebrity because y'all already showed me your face. I
Word
might have
up.
like you, but now it give me more to
Insight.
like, yeah, I ain't messing with you,
Word.
um you got to see, you got to be in tune with your family members, your friends, your co-worker, your significant other. Like, a lot of stuff was being put in perspective for a lot of things. So I
Right.
can say that. And we also had a lot of loss.
Yep.
And it was a lot, it's a lot of things. So I feel if you are a spiritual person, you would know that it was more it was
Oh, I'm
a
very spiritual. Let's talk
set.
about it.
It was a kind of like it was something that was a reset. But if your spiritual eyes haven't been awoken yet, you need to
Right.
have it. It needs to be wakened.
Get
Just
some tweezers and pull them eyelids up.
for real. Like, you need to have that. You need to be on your spiritual awakening and being in tune and seeing stuff for what it is. But
That's a fact.
also uh call stuff out. Stand
Right.
for stuff. Show that you don't just be a mouthpiece.
Right.
Actually do what you say. Show and prove. Your actions will hold
Speak
you
louder.
longer than anything.
Word up. True
You
story.
know, it's a lot.
Mommy.
You know, yes, babe.
I want to touch this with the right.
I don't know what you're saying. You just making up words right now. Go get the stuff. Go get the juicy from grandma. But yeah, it's a lot. And you know, I'm happy you came up. You tuned in cuz these topics it really bothered me cuz I'm like, yo, that could be me going to go get me a bottle of wine.
Right.
And somebody
Where's the
had
men
a,
of these people? Like, where was this lady's man? Like, why ain't he out there getting that bottle of wine, man? He could have
she was
saved
coming
this
home
lady.
from
Oh,
work.
oh
She
shit.
was coming
Got
home
you.
from work. That's it. Those things are everyday things that happen. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I
But
mean,
my
yeah, because
thing
ladies
is
are.
like,
I mean, women should be allowed to go to the store without having to worry about getting their face molded off. Like, it's just ridiculous. This is crazy. This is animalistic. Is demonic. Like, you'd have, want to bite somebody's face off. I can see you in a
that's
fight.
the
Somebody trying to
second
kill
time he
you.
did it though, bro.
This nigga need to put under the jail. He need to be put under the fucking cell. Like, I don't understand how he free
I don't think he needs jail time. I think
or
he
how he
needs street
was free.
justice. I think
He
he
need
needs street
God.
justice. Him and the dudes that was with him, because it wasn't. I could see if it was girls that fighting a woman. Okay, it's a chick fight. You feel me? But it was dudes on one woman. I think it was like 3 or 4 dudes on one
That's
woman.
some real cowardly, abusive shit. That's some real punk shit. Like,
Exactly. So, and then people stood around to watch it. One person walks over to the lady while this is going on and say, "Oh, run because he did this before." Mommy, so that mean that you. All right, go ahead, go get the stuff. So that mean that person had to been a witness of him doing this before,
right.
or not, or might not be a witness, but
I
uh,
can't go down in my hood. It couldn't go down in my hood. You mold somebody's face,
exactly.
they gonna know you molded that person's face for life. And every time you come around there, they gonna make sure they take care of you, the family members, the friends, everybody in the neighborhood. You're gonna get together, make sure they handle you accordingly because you can't just go around a neighborhood molding somebody's face in New York and expect to be good money in that neighborhood and come back around and do it again. Like that shit don't add up.
Exactly. And I'm stumped because nobody did nothing.
And people
I
quick
will
to
say,
take their phones out, start recording and shit nowadays. Like back in the day, you had people that be like, "Yo, hold up, get off of her," or they try to get in the ring or something.
yeah,
Now you got motherfuckers, they whip their phone out and it's time to record. I got something, I got a content. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy the world we living in right now.
yeah,
It's
like
crazy.
that's the crazy thing about it. So you mean to tell me instead of you intervening, you'd rather pick up your phone to record, but not pick up your phone to call the authorities like, yo, this is going on, or even make a phone call to call some people to come run down by the block because it's going down. Nothing.
Right. Yo, some dude fell on the train tracks, you know what I mean, here in New York one time. I was on the train. He fell in the train tracks and people just standing on the platform talking about get up, get up. But the dude was drunk. So he fell, he hit
Mm-hmm.
his head on the track, boom, got knocked out. He was laying there. The train was about to come. It was probably like 2 minutes before the train came. Yo, me and I started telling people, yo, help me get him out. I jumped in there, grabbed the dude, boom. Then I had people on the platform lift him up. I saved this dude's life. You know what I'm saying? If I was another one, I could have sat there and recorded like, the train about to smash this dude. Let me go ahead and get this on camera. Like people got to really reevaluate, you know what I mean, like their priorities and really figure out what is your purpose and what role do you play in this world? Because that could be
Mm-hmm.
anybody. That could be your drunk cousin, uncle, brother, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just cause he was irresponsible with his actions and got too drunk to get on the train and fell on the tracks don't mean he deserved to die and get by the train. Feel me? Like
No, because it could have been an accident. It could
it
have been an
was.
accident.
It was. He accidentally fell in because he was too drunk. But that don't mean he deserved to die. He was just drunk.
That ain't never happened where you coming from the club. You done pop bottles. You couldn't find a cab because, you know, you black in the city. They not stopping for you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got no choice but to take the train. And next thing you know, you're a little, you know, out of it, and you standing there checking for the train, like where the train at? Because you want to go home. You know, your stomach on tilt from drinking, and you fall. Those things happen, but it shows a lot of people character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It shows a lot of people character. Like, are you really like this? And you know, and it's crazy too. People only care about what they want to care about, and that's not how it should be. You gotta stand for something. You have to. It's too many sheep, and it bothers me. It's like and I'm like, we all yell. We want unity. We want to be treated like something. We want to be treated equally, but we gotta first work on within our community. Our brothers have to stand up. They have to protect. And the first thing you hear them say is this: "Oh, well, the women, they don't want us to do what they got this thing. They independent. They got to do that." Yeah, and sometimes that can be a downfall too. Yes, baby.
What can I talk about?
It's pretty.
I'm not laughing at what you're saying. Let me not let the people, because you know people try to twist shit up quick. I'm laughing at Riplo comments, man.
I see him.
Yo, they thought you recording somebody watching in the bushes. Niggas say I pissed in the bushes for coming in. Niggas say I pissed in the bushes. Yo, piss in bushes. That's where haters is at. In the bushes. Like, oh, you feel free to piss in the bushes.
It's something else. You be acting up on your channel.
Yo, that should be crazy.
Yeah, but
yeah, please like, subscribe, and definitely hit that thumbs up, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy though. It's crazy to me. Like
It's
we
bugged out,
really
sis.
gotta
The
do
world,
better.
just everything in
Yeah.
general, and I just been so tired of like negativity in general. You know what I'm saying? Like just any kind of negativity. I'm not talking about anything specifically. I'm saying like in
Yeah,
general. Like I don't even like going. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you go outside to the store, people ain't got no manners. Like they don't say excuse me for shit. They don't. You know, some people skip lines in places. It's just negativity. Period. I just been. It's and there's a lot of it going on now more than ever. Like I was saying, people are more miserable. You know what I'm saying? More aggravated with the new way of life. They don't know how to manage or how to deal with it, and it's causing a lot of friction. So it's like when you go outside, the energy is already off. I mean, you go out there,
yeah,
you feel the energy, the vibe in the air is like, damn, like this feels icky, like ugh. So
it does.
it's just a lot, and there's more of it than good, like you said right now. Like we got platforms, you know what I'm saying? We got the power to speak positivity or negativity into the world, and I just feel like adding to the negativity that's already out there is not the vibe. It's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I want to do. So I feel like people like us need to continue on the path and the journey that we've been in before we got distracted and taken off route. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to
Yeah.
continue because that's what the world needs more of. Like we could sit here and be ratchet and rowdy all day because I'm not saying we perfect. I'm not saying we ain't human, but what is that going to bring us? What is that going to solve? What positivity, what growth is that going to bring into the world and our communities? So I feel like, we need to do more panels where, it's something like this, where we uplifting and we're trying to find solutions to all the problems that we got to deal with on an everyday basis.
Exactly. Like that's my whole thing. I'd rather fix my people first and get on one accord. And get on one accord with each other and love each other like we supposed to. And then everybody else I'll get with.
Right. I mean, you
Yeah.
always gonna have the haters. You always gonna have people that naysayers and people that's gonna try to
Damn, Hot Shot, what's your Metro PCS service? Dang, Hot Shot. Hot Shot got Metro PCS, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse it. We was all having a good old conversation. Metro PCS said nope. Metro was like, nope. Metro was like, nope.
Metro mad at me.
Bro, did you pay your
I gotta pay my bill. I don't even know how I'm on here. Nah, I'm fucking you.
Oh my God. Who Wi-Fi you stealing?
The neighbors. No, I gotta get my free Wi-Fi. I got free Wi-Fi. I got free car insurance. I got free rent.
You got the same service that Kanye got?
Hello, say I hear crickets. Yeah, why you ain't moderate Riplow yet?
Huh?
Why you ain't moderate Riplow yet?
Oh, I'm not even on the hold on, I gotta go on my phone.
You know Riplow family.
Word.
I know he be getting on mystical nerve though. She probably like, nah, don't moderate him. He already moderated on Hot Shot. That's good enough.
Riplow, you be cutting up everywhere you go.
Yeah, now Riplow stay cutting up.
Hey, Jada Boo.
What up, Jada? What's poppin', Queen?
Hold on, Naya.
Who else in here? Chocolate Babe. Sweet's the Queen, baby. Who else
I
in
gotta
here? Beautiful milk. Beautiful milk. That's that milk. Auntie Donna. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. Thanks for listening to it. You know, we raising awareness on these type of situations. I feel like what this lady went through was very, very horrific. And there's a lot of malice behind this attack. It wasn't just a robbery. It wasn't just an assault. You know, they molded her face. Like, these people ate her face, bro. Like, how the fuck you eat somebody? I would have been thrown up.
Did I get him? Hold on, let me make sure.
I gotta see the rest of this story though, cause.
Wait, who did I
see the rest of the story? Oh, so you just getting mod happy now, huh?
No, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I did. Okay, I did make him. Riblo, write something again. I'm like, wait, what did I just do? I gotta get Phoebe and Sassy too. I gotta. Those are the sis. They are some real lovely ladies, and Sassy call herself the spokesperson for the people. But she's my third eye sister. She really she will she can definitely tell you how you feeling, and she can read your energy, which is something that's definitely needed. And Phoebe, she comes with her classiness, and she's a classy lady. I have been meeting some really dope people. You welcome, Riplo. I have been meeting a lot of dope people through SK, through Sir King. I met some really dope people from Auntie Donna, Mika Baby, Spicy in Philly, Nisa Allen. It's a few people. If I didn't call your names, it ain't like I didn't forget you. I just just giving like a rundown. But yeah, there's some really good people that have ran across through these streets and stuff. That bring great insight and conversation, and they pretty much have this similar views to how we feel on things. And I would love to do like a big panel, bro, where we can all talk and just talk about things that you want to see happen, because a lot of people want to see change and want to be that change in their community, or just bringing something different, and those things are definitely needed. Yeah. So hopefully within and as this coming year, the year just started. We a month in. we could bring a lot of different things from our platforms to people, you know. And my reasoning for me having this whole topic and this discussion. I'm sorry, y'all gonna hear a baby in the background. That's why I don't come live all the time, because I'm being a mommy. You're not being a mommy. You're so loud. I'm so loud.
Yeah. Yo, Jada, you got jokes, Jada? She said with a dollar store phone. Mystical say he got 3 legs and he kicked her last week. She said, "Don't moderate, Grandpa." Yo, this shit is funny. Y'all cutting up. You said,
y'all acting up. Y'all
is that an honorary co-host in the background that I hear? Yeah. That's the next one in charge.
Loud. Oh my God.
That's the
Now
next
you got
honorary co-host.
cutting on me.
Get her, now, get her. She laughing. She laughing too.
How funny though? How you cracking jokes on me? Okay.
Yeah. She funny.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about doing a. If you take the boba out, she would pop that boba in her mouth. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah. What I was gonna say. You know, we need these conversations. You know, we don't need a bashing conversation on our men, because there's a lot of people that do that. Like, they'll see something that happen, they come on bashing. Oh, black men ain't ish, or
nah. They got good ones out here. They got good ones. They got, you know, we good. There's good men. It's just a bad one.
I have met a couple of them. You, SK, Riplo when he's not being all ratchet in the comment. You know, you got Sean. It's a few men out here.
Yeah, speaking of Sean, we got a show coming up, by the way, man. I ain't want to blow it up, but yeah, I'm premiering it here first.
Okay. I will definitely be in there supporting my bros. You know,
you got a show coming
up. You got Narada, African head guard. He's a good man. You got it's a lot of them, but you know, everybody, they don't know where to look, but there's a lot of good men on there, especially on this platform.
You dig? Thank you, sis. Different. I appreciate you. Just like there's a lot of great women on this platform too. Like, that's what I love about my queens, because it's mainly queens on my platform, and they're great women. They're great, you know, human beings. They're great people in society, and they bring good attributes, you know what I'm saying, to the panel, to the world, to people with no voice. And I love all my subscribers, all my mods, all my supporters, because it's people that they're non-judgmental, they're not biased. You know what I'm saying? They speak truth into things, and and clarity, and out of sincerity and genuine, you know what I'm saying, thought and genuine behavior. And that's what I look for. Like, I'd rather have a small crowd of genuine people with integrity than a big crowd of fake flip-flopping people that really have no morals, no common sense, you know what I'm saying, no integrity, no loyalty. So I really love, and I want to say that to all the people watching, and the people that also support me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really love you guys for the honest and genuine support. And it's
definitely. And you know, I love you, bro.
I love you too, sis. Like, this is why I make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, I make sure it's known. I'm always vocal about my love for you and everybody else, because this is really how I feel. Like, I want y'all to be around forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, for as long as I'm here, I want y'all to be here with me. Like, and I know as long as y'all here, y'all want me to be here with y'all. So this is what draws us closer than anything, and it's more than YouTube, because it's like, damn, there's a growth. You know what I'm saying? It's a uplift within us and the community. Like, we're making changes for the better. It's not just creating content to create it and bash people. Like, it's actually some substance, you know what I'm saying, and common sense behind what we're saying. So
exactly,
that's what makes it all better for me. Like, It's not a competition with no one else. I'm sure everybody runs their channels differently, and a lot of people bring good stuff to the table in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different skills, different talents. You know what I'm saying? Different attributes. People are the greatest or the best in their own right, in their own very way. So, people have to feel like they're good at what they do. That's part of, uplifting yourself and growing, and feel like what you're doing is worth doing it, and you're not doing things in vain, and people, are not really recognizing you for your hard work, or things are going unnoticed. I feel like that's the difference between, uplifting yourself or uplifting other people, and bashing people. Because you have people up here that say, well, no, you're doing it wrong and I'm doing it right, or, I do it better, because look at my numbers or stuff like that. Like, that never means nothing. Like, you could have the highest numbers and be, spilling real negative vibes out there, and you just got all these messy people, because we have millions of them, millions of messy people around the world, and they like that kind of stuff. So that's what they tune into. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, and I want everyone to know that we are multifaceted people. Like, we don't just have to just be tuned in to messy stuff. Like, we could.
And I get it. The mess is entertaining sometimes. I get it.
No, it is entertaining, because
I'm not knocking it. I'm not
mess.
knocking it. I'm just saying sometimes the mess go a little too far and they get personal, and then people do get hurt, or like we've seen it over and over on YouTube where people really have gotten hurt and killed over stuff like that has transpired off of YouTube. And it's like, is it really worth it over a competition or over some content? You know what I'm saying? These people really don't know each other, but now because you make content, you have enemies. It's crazy. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, a roast, you want to get on here, you want to roast somebody, or you want to call somebody out on something they said or their actions. You could do that, in a respectful or a comedic way. Like, there's people that do that for fun. They do comedy, they roast. You got people with like Wildin' Out, Nick Cannon, or like you got Kevin Hart. You got people with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people, Cat Williams, they roast for fun, and they roast whoever it is, males, females, kids. They, like, I don't agree with the kids, like I always say, but they roast whoever, and that's what they do for fun. That's what they do for a living. I say that's a little too extreme for me, but when it comes to a regular roast, when it comes to you roasting one other person and y'all roasting each other, I feel like that's that's okay. Like, that's not something really harmful. It's just a comedic roast. But when you get crazy and personal, and then threats come about, and a whole bunch of other stuff, is like, yo, it doesn't have to go that far. It's not that serious. Like, it's just YouTube, or it's just a roast. Like, but it's okay to have a little hee ha ha moment on YouTube. It's okay to poke jokes and stuff here every now and then, here and there, or whatever. But just don't get too crazy with it. There's a limit to everything in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything has a limit, and nothing, too much of nothing, is good for anybody.
Exactly. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with, indulging in mess, right? But to indulging it to the point where that's everything you do, that means that your whole atmosphere is going to be a mess.
Right.
Like,
that's your main goal, your main purpose is the best.
You don't want to do that, because that can also, it can change how your thought process, everything. It's a lot of stuff. So you got to deal with this. You got to have, take things in increments. Can you stop doing that? Okay. And you got to take, and you got to have it in increments. Like, that's why I try to bring variety on my channel. We could talk about stuff. We could do the mess and stuff like that. But anything I talk about, I'm always going to talk about it with love, because I'm not a mean and cold-hearted person, because that's just not who I am in real life. How y'all get me on the internet is exactly how I am in real life. In real life, like, I keep it just like that,
Right,
and
me too. But see, the thing is, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I just need to say this before I forget. When I was talking about the roasting and stuff like that, be okay. I'm talking in terms of content creators, because let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what you are, male, female, short, tall, skinny, big, whatever. If you're a content creator, you're not exempt from content being created on you. Like, it's kind of like you're kind of like a D class. Yeah, you're like lower income celebrity because you're a public figure now. So now people are gonna create content on you, just like a lot of people create content on me. I'm sure they create on you. Like they make their own narratives and create their own lies or storylines and shit. And that's just what people do. But when I say like roast or whatever get a little messy, I've called people out like Tasha K. I call her out on a lie quick. I've seen when she did that whole little hoax with the girl from Bad Girls Club and act like she went to the hospital. Then next for trying to overdose and kill herself. Next 2 days later, she on Tasha K doing an interview. Like if you trying to overdose, you go into a fucking rehab with some kind of psych ward. You know what I'm saying? Because you just try to take your life and you're a harm to yourself and society. How's she back on your show 2 days later doing an interview? So it was all a hoax, you could tell, and I called it out. Like stuff like that, I feel like that's getting a little messy. That's nothing crazy where you threatening this person's life, threatening to get them arrested or sue them or nothing like that. Like that's not going, out the box. But when you calling somebody out, yeah, you got the right to. They're a content creator, and if they out here spilling lies, you know what I'm saying, and trying to make money off of it and trying to gas up the public and mislead the public or misdirect them, then yeah, you got the right to call that out as another content creator, just like they got the right to call you out on whatever they feel you're doing wrong.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. But the thing is, though, I think sometimes when people call certain people out,
they do it the wrong way.
Yeah, they start talking about that person. No, talk about what the person did was wrong. The action.
Right. They start going to the looks, to the financial status, to the marital issues, to the court documents.
Because now you're kind of on an equal playing field, and you're just like that person. No matter how much you be like, oh, I'm not like that, but you kind of are. Right. Like when I did the whole live about Tasha K, I didn't talk about how she looked. I just told her how I felt and gave my opinion. And I didn't go dark because there's no need. I don't know Tasha K in real life. I don't know what she does when the camera is off. Just like she don't know what I do when the camera is off. You know what I'm saying? Right. And everybody on these platforms is pretty much a persona. You got to amp yourself up to to be more than what you are. But I can guarantee everybody, like the people that's hype and do all this extra stuff, they're not like that in real life. They're really not. And it's understandable. You got to get a check. This is how you feed your family. I respect it. Get your hustle on. I'm about, especially our Black people, I'm about y'all winning. But let's try to do it in a way where people are not, it's unscathed. Like, don't do it where you go dark, because it's not, when you want, it's because after you do that and you get to the top is lonely by yourself.
Like right now, what Tasha K doing with Jaguar Right family that's surviving Jaguar.
I didn't watch
I don't agree with that. Like
I didn't watch to give my opinion, so I only seen a little bit. But
it's like you are disqualified,
and then do a review on it, and just give my honest opinion. But I said what I said the last time. I feel like for someone that was a victim, this is not it. This is not it. Because it's like you're looking at yourself. Because they do look alike, but y'all it's a mirror. So you gotta do better. You gotta do better, and you should want to do better. And she have the means to pull people up. You don't gotta pull them up and drag them with the mess. You could pull people up and be something different. Okay, I'm not gonna talk. Come on. But that's just what it is.
Word
and I don't agree with it. Hey, Queen Diva, I don't agree with it, but I don't want to see. My thing is, I don't want to see Tasha K get like a Wendy Williams.
Sis, I don't know what it is. I keep hearing you staticky. Like it keep breaking up.
You hear me staticky?
Yeah, I don't know if you hear me the same way.
You ain't gonna mess with my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi
Let me
work.
find out. You taking my Wi-Fi now? You using the same
My
Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi work.
Yo, y'all hear her good in the comments? Cause she breaking up on my end.
Take that bubble out of your mouth. You be popping mess.
She trying to pop mess to you. She tight.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, do me a favor. Put mommy water. Because this cold still kicking my butt, y'all.
Yeah, I'm telling you, be careful out there, man. That Corona, no joke. They got that new strain now where it's stronger. That new strain of Corona, man. That shit wiping people out. That shit no joke.
Yeah.
God bless all of us.
Yes.
All right, Ripple said you sound fine. Yeah, I hear you fine now.
I
Nah, I don't hear the
know
static
I'm
no more.
fine because I pay my bill on time. It's him.
He said
He's
that's your
over
cricket
there.
service.
He over there got that Metro PCS.
Yo, my Metro be working good. I don't know what y'all talking about. My Metro working every state.
It don't work in every state. Stop lying.
My Metro member is Metro by T-Mobile.
He over there with that jinky old Wi-Fi. His Wi-Fi not working.
Is that what it is?
Blame it on me.
No, you right. Wait, no, it's not. It's that I got the Wi-Fi and the regular data on at the same time, and I would take the regular data then the Wi-Fi. You're right. I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off and just use the regular data on my phone.
It wasn't even me.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
It wasn't even me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you.
See?
Oh, sorry, excuse me. But definitely, we coming to an hour and 56 minutes.
It was me the whole time because I had the Wi-Fi and the regular data on the phone turned on.
I know it was you all the time because it wasn't me.
But see, it wasn't my service. It was my setting.
Mm-hmm.
My service good money, yo. You dig?
Right. Where those struggle bombs at?
Oh, my bomb's gonna be lit on the next. I should get them for the next.
No, it's not. Those struggle bombs.
My bomb's gonna be lit.
How he be talking about? You be talking about Billy bombs, and your bombs was like.
I ain't gonna lie, my first bomb. I ain't gonna lie, they was shitty. My first bombs were shitty because on my end they sound loud as fuck. Like that shit be making noise, but when it go through the mic for some reason, the sound of the speakers is not fully going through the mic. Like you don't really hear the bombs the way you sound on my end. On my end, I'm like, damn, that shit too loud. I gotta turn this shit down. But on y'all end, that shit sound like squeaky noises. I don't know what the fuck going on, so I gotta get that.
It wasn't squeaky noises, bro. Those bombs is trash.
It was trash. It sounded trash. But on I'm a man of my. I admit shit. They did sound trash, but on my end they wasn't trash. So I thought they sounded good the whole time. I think it was setting on StreamYard. I think it's a setting on StreamYard. Because the StreamYard setting where it says automatically adjust the volume on your mic. I think if you keep that automatically adjusted, when you play something loud, it turns the volume all the way down. So I think that's what's going on. I haven't tried to fuck with it yet, but I'm gonna try to, because if you unclick that setting, then it'll play whatever you playing at the volume you set it to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I believe is going on. To be a whole 1,000 before you try to play my service.
Well, you better do those trial runs. You see it. You can look at my shit. I'll be trying stuff out live. I'll be like, we testing.
Miss Nichols said, not the bin. She said, not the tin shed bombs.
It be sound like a science project. You remember how we used to
She says, yeah, I think it is a secondhand audio though. I think it is.
Yeah,
I got a soundboard. That's the thing. I got a soundboard. But I don't turn the soundboard is connected to the speakers. They're called monitor speakers for the computer. And then I got the mic also connected to the monitor speakers. For some reason, that's where the sound card and the soundboard meet. So when I play music through the speakers, it pick up on the mic voice as well. So it's like a double frequency through the mic and the speakers, and it gives you that squeaky noise. So that's why I don't play it off the soundboard. What I'm gonna try to do now is disconnect the soundboard from that and then use the soundboard with my laptop and play the sound effects from my laptop. That's what I'm gonna try to do. That's what I'm gonna try to do for my next live. You dig?
There's something else you could use. Hold on, because I got it with my computer. I got it free with my own computer that got built. Oh shit, hold on.
Yeah, put me on. I'm gonna see if I hit up. Cause I've been noticing that like it don't sound. It's not the same sound quality that it sounds in my crib when I play it on the big screen.
It's this thing called a Stream Deck by El Gato.
You got a soundboard?
I don't know if this is a soundboard or not.
It got the little cubes like that you press on, the little buttons, like the clear white buttons.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's a soundboard.
I got it for free. Yeah, cause I paid a grip for my laptop I got right now, my gaming laptop.
So you got good you got good specs on it. That means whatever you connect to it, you know, it'll hold it. It'll withstand it.
Yeah, so I ain't set a lot of stuff. I'm still trying to set stuff up for my channel. I just got my homeboy Vibes. He helped me set up my StreamYard. So not my StreamYard, my Streamlabs, so I could start playing my video games and stuff. But
send me that program for the soundboard before you forget, because
it's not a program. It's a whole. I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you.
Right,
it's something called a Stream Deck Mini. I have a Stream Deck Mini. I got it for free. They gave me some shit for free. All that damn money.
But no, yeah, I got a soundboard already. I just need to find a way to get the sound from the soundboard to the mic.
Go on YouTube. That I'm telling you, YouTube is my go-to for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I've just been having to figure mad shit out. Like I just learned the whole new video editing program. Like I've been having to self-educate on mad programs lately, so you know I haven't had the time. But I'm gonna definitely go on YouTube and figure it out. Like it's just been so much going on. I ain't had time for my sound, so I'm like,
well now it's like I told you, bro. When we had a conversation, I said, bro, it's time to refocus and regroup. It's the new year. You're gonna, you work. It's Rome wasn't built in a day, but step by step. You get your soundboard, just figure the program out. Just take a day and just figure out the program and set it up, and then do like test runs. Like remember how you was doing
my soundboard? It's pretty dope too. It's like it got a lot of pads on it, so I could put mad sound effects. I just haven't really. But
you gotta test it out. You gotta test out to see which ones are clear. Right. And you do it like I said, do test live so you can hear how it
Good idea, Mystical. Oh, I could do test lives with like you or Mystical or Riplo or somebody. It would like just be us like in a private room, and I won't go live. I'll just send y'all the link and we'll all be in the chat. It'll be dope. Like I forgot.
Yeah, definitely.
Mystical was telling me about that last time, and I figured it out, and we could actually do it.
Okay. Yeah, just do it like that. I'm telling you, I'm still trying to, because there's a game, because I want to have a game night, right? And it's this thing called Cahoots, and we all could play it.
Oh, you trying to be in Cahoots?
Yeah. So we played this game at my cousin's house for Thanksgiving last year or the year before. Yeah, the year before last. And we was having a good old time. We was drinking, playing that game and stuff. Then
shout out to Miss Juicy, yo. You about to get monetized, sis. Congratulations. I just peeped that.
I ain't ready for that.
Yeah, baby. You know what's funny? It's funny. I'm monetized and I still be playing my music. Like I don't even be caring. I'm like, keep your little whatever money you going. If I'm gonna lose out for this video, I want to play my music, and I'll just be playing my. Yeah. But I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
I ain't ready for that next avenue, because it, like I said, it seemed like once you get monetized, that's when the devil walks through.
Yeah, bro. It's like everybody started attacking you. You know what it is? Because you got content creators with big platforms that ain't monetized, and they mad. So when they see smaller platforms and they monetize, they're like, damn, how the hell these motherfuckers got monetized, and I'm like way up here and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a whole hate train after you get monetized by all these people that can't.
I don't know if it's just a hate train. It's just that it'd be so much ish that come with it. And I always say this, my channel is not is definitely not no drama or beefing and stuff like that. I want us to be able to come over here, have conversations, and just chill. We go through enough in our day-to-day lives to have to come somewhere where it's for our leisure to be going through bull. Like I want to be joking because that's me. I like the joke. I like to laugh.
I'm
I
a
laugh
clown.
at
Word.
stuff. So I just want to, just have us where we just chilling.
No, I
Hey,
feel like I can't
Sunny
even be
B.
my normal. I'm my normal self for the most part, but like my clowning ways, like I can't do that here because it's like people take everything so literal sometimes, and they try to like take your words out of context. So it's like YouTube is like you part of like some law firm or some shit. Like you got to really be careful with every single little word you say, or
Mm-hmm.
how you use it, because people are just really out there to try to damage you and take you down. You know what I'm saying? People really
Yeah.
take this YouTube shit to a whole nother level, and there's a lot of cutthroat people that just don't like to see other people grow, and they feel like why you and not them, and it's that whole why you and not them, why them not me attitude that really make people do things that are
And it don't have
outrageous.
to be. It don't have to be. I feel like this. Once I open that door, I'm reaching my hand back and I'm grabbing the rest of us. That's just what it is. So I could be at a number that I'm at right now, but
Thank you, Mystical. Yeah, I got OBS.
um who to know next 6 months or whatever, we could be at 100K.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at 100K. I'm making sure that everybody in my circle is going to be set. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
yeah.
that's just what it is because I'm about bringing my other people up.
Word.
And
I'm uplifting all day. I've always been from day one. Like I shout people out that don't even really support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm always shouting
Mhm.
people out on my channel. So I like to see people grow. Even if you turn on me later on down the line, that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? They get a little shine off you, then they turn on you and use you for content. But
Mhm.
I know I did the right thing. I know that my intentions were good, and that satisfied me enough because the people that are really watching that really know your honest integrity and that your genuosity, they know that these people are attacking you for whatever gain, selfish gain they got. They
Yeah.
don't. They, you know what I'm saying? Whoever knows you for you knows that you ain't really do nothing to these people, or you don't deserve to be treated this way by these people. So, I'm content and satisfied with the fact that I know I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lot of different cases or
Mhm.
scenarios or situations with people that I've had experiences with on YouTube, I know I did the right thing, and I did my part and my due diligence in supporting and uplifting whoever I was supporting and uplifting at the moment. So, if people later on down the line turn their backs or decide to backstab me or whatever the case was, that's their, karma to deal with, or that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's their own issue
Yeah.
to deal with. Like I don't know why or what was the reason it happened, but that I don't have to question that. And I find myself questioning things like that over and over. Like, why did this person do that?
Um,
Why did this person do that?
don't
And
never question nothing because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens on its own time. That's why, like, I don't never um worry about what the next person is doing because your time will always come. It
right.
might not be that time, but it will be on time. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts. There's a God out here, man. That's why
yeah,
a
not
lot of
unlike
times.
like the late great Nipsey always said, it's not a race, it's a marathon, and I always keep that mindset.
And it's just
Like,
so it's I want to give everybody a little food for thought again. Like it's so think about it, everybody. Like it's so easy to do bad, but it's so hard to do good.
mm-hmm.
Think about it. It's so
Yep,
hard to say you look beautiful to somebody, or I hope you have a lovely, blessed day. But it's so easy to call somebody stupid, ugly, and say shut up and say mean things and disrespectful things. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it so
yep,
much easier for people to indulge in the negative, verbiage or the negative connotation of things, rather than just spread positivity and try to uplift? Like, we're all going through some kind of struggle, some kind of trauma, some kind of situation that has affected us in our lives that don't let us
mm-hmm.
live a normal life or a happy life or a peaceful life. You know what I'm saying? Like, or a life that pretty much everyone would love to live. Like, why make it harder for the next person, your neighbor, your brother, your sister, whether you don't know this person or not, whether you related to
Yep,
them or not? We all living in this world together. We all gonna live and die in this world and at different times, but we're gonna go through the same struggle when it comes to life and death. Whoever is alive is gonna die, and so why make your life here on Earth more miserable than what it already can be? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
like
Not
it's
only
just
that, when I God spare my life, but when it's my time, I want to know that I touch enough lives in a positive way
Right.
than anything. I want to be like, um when my kids are reading my obituary and my eulogy, they be like, my mom did this, my mom touched these people, my mom, she
Made a
tried to
positive
make a
change in the
change
world.
in that life. She tried to do this, and she helped a lot of people, even if it was not financial. She helped with her words. So I want that to be something where my kids are proud of and aspire them to continue doing what I try to do, you know, and that's what it is. Because I know, right now, I speak to y'all all the time. I try to be the pillar of goodness and positivity, but I'm doing my own turmoil because I miss my grandmother. I miss her daily,
God
and
bless.
I'm like on a peak of still grieving and somewhat depression, but I know I can't pull myself into that because I have three little eyes watching me and they need me. So I gotta be
Right.
strong, you know. But when we was reading my grandmother eulogy, and I was and you know, just the stuff that she achieved in her life. My grandmother was a widow at the age of, and when she was in her early 30s. You know, she lost the love of her life early on. You know, my mom and my uncle, they lost a parent at 9 and 11, so they had to go through a lot of different things. And my grandmother, she was that Wonder Woman. She was that person who held it down. My grandmother held it down for all of us. So it'd be hard for me daily, like, damn, I miss her. I want to call her, you know.
Right.
But I know that I want to do something where it'll make her proud. Like, okay, my granddaughter did this. She's doing that.
She's already proud of you.
Yeah,
And
you know.
you know,
So
this is the whole point of having a YouTube channel as well. People have this channel and they use it in vain. Like, I feel like, you know, this channel is more than a diary. This is pretty much
it is.
displaying
It
your
is.
life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else's life on here is displaying celebrity lives. Like, this is what your kids is gonna grow up to see and be like, yo, mommy was on YouTube back in the day. I could see her videos and see, you know, get a feeling of who she was.
Exactly.
You want your next generation family members and friends and stuff like that to, you know what I'm saying, see you in a positive light, and you want to spread a positive message, not just for them to see you in a positive light, but to make a positive change and a difference in the world. Like, we have enough negativity around the world, people dying every day, people's killing each other, people's beating each other up, robbing each other.
Yeah.
Like why would we want to add to that and make a stamp of it, make a note of it, make a document and a paper trail of it on YouTube that we're adding to that, and then have the world see us for that, and that type of like no, this is,
Exactly.
everything is recorded on here forever. So I don't ever want to, you know, I felt like one of my last lives was horrible, the energy, and I don't ever want that energy being displayed, or, you know, or not displayed, being attached to who I am as a person. Like, that's not who I am. I mean, we could sit here and act ignorant and act like a kid, a high school kid again, or whatever the case is, and, you know, talk shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, who really are you? Like, who's your real persona? What's your real intentions? Like, what, you know, purpose do you serve in the world? What role you play? Like, how are you going to contribute, you know, to the world, to society? What's your attributes? You know, what positive
Exactly.
goals or mindset you have, you know what I'm saying, to bring forward or to the table. It's like, you have to question people's actions a lot of the times, and we
Hmm.
all make mistakes, and people do deserve second chances sometimes, and forgiveness, but you have to see the pattern behaviors of certain people, and see how they do things and why they do things, and what's their real intention and hidden motives. So a lot of people, they won't tell you what's their intentions or their hidden motive. They'll keep it hidden. So it's really tricky, when you're dealing with a whole lot of people at the same time, like different worlds, and, you know what I'm saying, different
Hmm.
backgrounds, different walks of life. So it's just, I say, treat everybody as such as you would want to be treated. Like, I would never want to go out my way to treat somebody the way, you know, I wouldn't want to be treated. Like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna give you the same energy though, if I see like and this is what I'm learning to not do now. Like I feel like okay, somebody gives me a messed up energy, I need to learn how to walk away from that energy and just say, you know what, it is what it is. This is who you are. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is just who you are. But normally I'm gonna give you the same energy. Like if you have a nasty attitude, I'm gonna have a nasty attitude. But I'm never treating you nasty for no reason. Like if I'm treating you nasty, it's because I feel like you've treated me nasty. But as long as you treat me respectfully with and be honest, kind of humble, like I don't have a problem. I won't ever treat nobody no kind of negative way for no reason. That's not in my character. That's not who I am. So
Yeah.
I do have a problem with giving people the same energy they give me. Yeah, I do have that problem that I'm trying to work on. Because, like I said, some people don't even deserve a reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth
Mhm.
it. Every battle is not worth fighting. So I feel like I do have to learn to say, you gave me attitude or you treated me this way. I'm just walk away from you and let you deal with society. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna put up with that. So you're gonna get your karma. You're gonna bump into somebody that's gonna say, "Yo, I'm not tolerating this from you," and you're gonna learn that that's not the way to treat people. But I should be the
Yeah.
person to teach you that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, you know, like you said, it don't take much for a person to be mean, but it takes a lot for a person to be good. And that's me is thinking that now.
You see, I told you.
No, I know how to look. Is it me? Are you moving around in your house?
No, I'm in the same spot.
Let me see something. Is that me? No, I hear it now, but I'm not talking.
I think it's you, sis.
Is it me?
I hear it a little bit, not as bad though.
What the hell?
See
My
with your
nerve?
with your Metro
Is it my
PCS.
nerve? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it sounds like somebody eating
Oh
chips.
yeah, it's bad now. Now I hear it a lot. I don't know what you did.
I didn't do nothing.
All right, you sound better
Wait,
again.
you got headphones in?
Nah, I got you on regular. I got you on regular, sis. I hear you good. I don't hear no
You
static now.
do. It's your fault.
I passed it on to you.
Yeah. Hold on, maybe because I'll change the screen. Would that work?
You sound you sound better.
What the hell? Oh, hell no. I pay my bill every month faithfully.
Look,
Oh,
I'm a
no.
mute. I'm a mute. I'm a mute. Hold on.
Hello, YouTube. Oh, no. No. How should I put some OBL on my No. It's Hot Shot. He done transfer his Metro PCS voodoo, you do, hoodoo on my line. Oh hell no. No.
I
Then
told
you
you,
gotta tell
man.
me it sound like Uncle Tim. Hello, YouTube.
See, you took my advice when I told you Metro was bomb, man.
Oh no. Find out cable vision slash OT like you bigging up Metro.
What in the metrolization of it all?
We gonna put you with the Metro PCS pal. Oh no.
Damn.
Sound like we eating chips and stuff. Oh no, that's not good.
Yo, what up, Nessa?
That's a homie right there.
What in the metro voodoo of it all? He says both of y'all. My shit.
It's both of us now. It's you, Hot Shot, with your faulty stuff. I'm gonna send you a cable wire.
Yeah, I'm a mute. I'm a mute. Hold on, we gonna see.
I'm gonna send him a cable wire, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hello, YouTube. I'm sorry, that is so funny. So I don't sound bad now. It's Hot Shot with his damn faulty. He's still in Wi-Fi and the cable stuff. And they intercepted in the line. That's what it is. It's you, Hot Shot. Cause I sound regular.
You sound pretty good now. I think it was when you talk loud. Say something loud, like scream.
Ah!
Yeah, that shit's funny.
I don't know.
You sound good now. I don't hear no static.
It's you.
No.
So
I was muted when you was staticky.
No, it was you. It's your metro. It ain't got into my line.
She said 102. I came with y'all in the comments.
The chat. Y'all messed up for that.
They cutting our ass in there. Okay. You said use that next stimulus to get better Wi-Fi.
I didn't get my stimmy, y'all. I ain't get my stimmy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They was like, no, we not sending you nothing.
What else?
I was hitting IRS like, hey, y'all, hey, you know, we talked last year and all that, but it would be nice if you you know you hit me up again. They was like, no, we don't know you. I checked my bank account. It was still saying what it had before. I'm like, well, damn. So y'all don't know me now? All that time we spent last year? Really? I was like, okay. It's all right. You got that one. That's okay. Y'all gonna know me when I go file my taxes. How about that? But yeah. I'm like, wow. But
Riplo, stop playing my Metro PCS, bro. Like on some real.
Nah, y'all play so much.
Riplo, come on, man. Come on, stop playing my Metro, bro.
Mr. Cal, I want you on my next live for to do the review for the Night Stalker. Since you said you watched it, I'm gonna rewatch it again because it was actually really good, and it was some stuff I wanted to talk about it. And what's so crazy, I was really sitting here scaring my mom the other day, waking her up. I'm like, we don't have serial killers no more. Back in the days, there was serial killers, and now we don't have to worry about that because we got the dark web. And what happened? Next thing you know,
please don't say the dark web. Please don't even say those words. Don't say those words. Don't even say those words.
Our citizen app started going off. They was like, we arrested man from Brooklyn for being the Brooklyn serial killer for the tenants in this building. I'm like, what? Is he black? Oh, hell no.
Wow.
But my whole thing was with that, you know, I feel like that family should have been more active in their life.
Right.
You know, because, but I understand the last lady because of Rona, but those other people should have been more active in their family life. So, you know, this could have been prevented. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I have never really heard about any black serial killers, so that's new to me. But the thing is he really a serial killer or is he just a murderer? Because a serial killer, they tend to kill on a constant basis.
Right.
But then again, he killed 3 women within those years span. I don't know. I don't know. I
gotta really get into that shit.
I don't know.
But there's a lot happening at one time.
Yeah, like I know they kill like months, behind each other or weeks and stuff, but years apart, I don't know would that classify as a serial killer. But that's near here or there. We'll you know we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Um,
That might be tomorrow's show.
no, what I'll do, I'll try to spread it out because I still got I had a live schedule after this one for me to do the review on WandaVision because that was a dope show. I advise everybody to go watch it.
What is it? WandaVision?
WandaVision is they're in the fourth Marvel universe, the fourth compilation. So they have WandaVision, which is Magneto's daughter, the witch, and Vision. Vision was like the computer for Iron Man, but they wound up making him a person and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
I see you. I see what you be watching.
yeah, I'm a Marvel hardcore fanatic.
I love Marvel too. Yeah.
Like,
where you seeing that
my
on
son,
Netflix?
he over there chilling with his dad right now, man bonding. But if Taj was here, we would have been doing a pre-recorded live, and we've been arguing about what happened in the show. But I think I might add him in or tell him to get on his computer and just have him talk, whatever. But I want to do a review on the 3 episodes that they had, which is really good. And what I think is going to happen for the rest of the episodes, Oh, okay. But I don't know if would that classify that man as a serial killer. I just wouldn't he be more so like just a murderer? I don't know. I don't know. So I gotta we're gonna schedule a live for us to do the review on the Night Stalker. They had the Night Stalker documentary, and I'm gonna just say this: Netflix, when it comes to the documentaries, they do the damn thing because that documentary was really good. It was really good. Yo, y'all.
She said upload on Google some shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with Googling stuff. I be Googling too, so I can be all metaphorical and shit. Be coming up here like,
technological and all that.
If it come off the dome, I'm gonna be like, because you be having all the stuff to say, you be trying to sound all intelligent and shit, and then when you come on, you be like, damn, I forgot what I had to say.
Riplo said a serial killer is typically a person who murders 3 or more people, usually in service of abnormal psychological gratification, with the murder taking place over more than a month and including a significant period of time between them. Look at you, Riplo. I see you.
Riplo came out here.
I see you on your philosopher shit. I see you.
Word, he don't watch enough Law or the SVU. He a detective now. We gonna call him Riplo Stabler.
Yeah, officially a homicide detective. Mystical silly as fuck. She said he officially a homicide detective. Y'all crazy. Y'all cutting the fuck. If he didn't get caught, I'm quite sure he would kill more. Word, that's true.
Nah, no, real talk. Y'all don't notice that we be all watching these cop shows, but we don't fuck with cops in real life, and we be watching stuff and stuff happen. We all turn into these fake ass detectives. Like, no, I know, cause see, when I watch the NS was it NCIS. You be watching these shows and now you become a goddamn detective. You like, nah, I don't know. Because on the first 48 ain't
that's what a lot of these YouTubers do. They watch all this Law and Order and then think they're detectives and DAs and judges and lawyers and all that other stuff.
Hell yeah. Yo, I swear to God, if they have a program for the adult people who really be fake, want to be detectives, like a ride along, I am signing up for that program. I really will.
Word up.
I really want to sign up for that program. My big ass would be in that damn paddy wag, like, oh, we going to the crime scene. Yay! I need to. Let me tell you, I used to watch Dexter. That's my show. I watch Dexter. That is my show. They need to bring it back, but I don't know how they would do the show this time.
I've seen a couple of Dexters. I
Yo,
never really
Dexter,
got
my
into Dexter
show.
like
I
that.
love when I say
My brother
I
used to watch
love
that
those
shit.
shows. I love those shows because it's like um how he do certain stuff. I'll be like, yes, kill them all.
Jada said, I'm watching while taking a bath. Oh, you living lovely, Jada. You living lavishly. You got the whole flat screen in the tub, right behind the tub and all that. I see
Okay,
you.
Jada, fancy. She in a man showing. She in a man. She talking about now. I'm watching y'all from here.
She got the bubble bath going.
Y'all.
I see you with
Having
the
my
rose
white lab
petals.
coat on, being a blood analyst. No, there was a show that used to do autopsies. That was my show. Me and my sister would be watching it, eating popcorn, and we'd be like, for real? And there's a channel on YouTube that do autopsies too. They just dropped a video about the C-section, and they was showing it. Look, oh my God, I was
I
sitting
can't
there.
see that autopsy shit. No, that's it too. What the gooey?
It's not. It's your body. You be surprised the shit that go on your body that
I
could really.
do like certain ones when there's already like they just showing the body parts, not all bloody and shit like that. But
Nah, it's not the person. I think the person was already embalmed or whatever it was. Something
I don't
they
know.
like.
It just messed with my whole appetite for the day. I just be thinking about that shit like, them damn guts.
Yo, when I say I be watching some weird shit.
That bloody brain. Ugh. Yeah, that's God bless you. That's just
No, you know what my favorite go to is Dr. Papa Pimple. I'll be watching all her stuff where I'll be guessing what the person got. My kids be like, Mom, that's nasty. I be eating dinner, snacks, all type of stuff, be sitting there drinking juice. Like, y'all corny. But I'm telling you.
I know that's right, Jada. I know that's right, Queen.
Yes, we definitely become some fake lawyers, detectives, everything. And we be acting like we got a PhD, a DDD, MD, all type of stuff. We like, no, because I know this happened. Because see what happened? Because if you look at the virility of how the gunshot, like
what happened was
exactly because when that Megan thing, we was over here acting like a bunch of lawyers. We was foots to the ground, concrete. Okay, we was like, no, because her wound, and then we started looking at old videos, putting stuff together. We had our thinking caps on. Child was over here for real. We was over here really going. And that's what I started. Like when I say I love my people, because Black people, we really the stuff that we do is like it's no other.
No other. I was about to say no other race really like we'll get on some shit. But yo, everybody else be scared to touch a certain topic. Next thing you know, we touching that shit. Not only we touching it, we pressing deep down inside and shit. Like we jumping all the way in the rabbit hole with it.
Exactly. Or our infamous of having conversation without talking. We can just have a whole conversation with the eyes.
Oh yeah.
Swear, like
that's not even a skill. That's a natural born talent, baby. That's opening the third eye. That's what I mean. Like that's being a third eye aware person. Aware, you know what I mean? Like you're aware. Your third eye. You know how to speak through emotion, through sensibility, through you know what I'm saying, through body language, through different kind of things besides the language. It's like you taught yourself to pick up on certain things that it's pretty much kind of like human. The human. They call that me see what's the right word for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, human
You know we
interaction,
good
stuff
for
like
making
that.
a
The
word,
study
so
of the
I
human
ain't gonna
body.
say. I'm not even gonna say what you saying.
Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong name because people gonna be like, "No,
We gonna make up a word.
that's not what it is. That's not it." You
And
offended a
you
whole
know
group of people.
you gonna have the dictionary police, the word police come and say that's not the word, and then the word
Word, yeah,
means
yeah. I already
this
know
and
how that
it's
goes.
that.
You know, that's why I said this
That's another
YouTube
thing we
should
like
be.
to do: correct people in what they say and how they say it.
Is YouTube stuff be different?
No, that's not even YouTube. That's real life. I be having my friends want to correct your spelling, how you talk, all type of stuff. I'm
She
like, well,
said,
if you was like that, if you like that now, why you even wasn't like that in school? You was getting F2. What are you talking about?
Mystical said, what happened was the bird flew south against the north westerly wind, which caused the barrel of acid to fall. Yo, yeah, it's something else. I can't.
For real.
I can't.
So that's exactly how it be. Oh my goodness. I miss this, y'all. I miss us just sitting here, just having like a kiki and just be laughing and stuff. Especially remember
Word.
those late night
That's how it all started, man. That's how it all started.
late night lives I be coming on. Oh
Word.
my God. I gotta get a new microphone. So
I
I
remember it was you. It was you and Mystical. That y'all was like the first ones even showing me how to go live on the StreamYard and shit. Y'all was like, yo, you do this, you do. I was like, I don't know how to fucking do that shit. Y'all was like, yo, you need to go live. I was like,
for real.
how you go live? Hey, I started trying to do that
Exactly.
shit. Everything started messing up. The mic, everything, the audio. I mean, what was it messing up?
Exactly. I be trying to do these late night shifts, but it's like me doing a late night shift. I be because the thing is I be watching a lot of Sir King stuff. And they be vamping. Then from there we go from his channel, then we on stereo and stuff. So yeah, I might bring back the late night shift probably on the weekends, do the like the weekends and stuff like that, so we could just be keying. Like I probably do like once a night on the weekends.
Word.
We gotta make sure co-hosts go to sleep because co-host she like to wake up.
She gonna take over the show. Yeah, she like to take over. That's
You
cool because
heard
she
she
gonna be the
said
one in
you're
charge
not
now.
doing your mommy duties because you're loud. I'm loud. Whoop now. Okay. And what
Who said?
you is? You ain't
Oh
quiet. You
man.
loud too. But yeah. But we definitely, and I gotta get me my microphone again so I can start singing my Akbar songs. Because
Oh
my
shit!
voice
Started
done
from the
lost
bottom. Now we
weight.
here.
Akbar done lost weight,
I
child.
remember you was. Oh, now
Mm.
Akbar looking alright. Yeah, she looking alright.
I'm
I
about
remember
to.
you saying you was gonna do a track with her.
Yeah, I know. I know she like this crazy lady keep writing on my comments talk about let's do a remix.
Word.
Let's do a
I want to
remix.
see that shit. I would love to see that remix, bro. Yo, let's go ahead and mass message Akbar and tell her to go do a remix with the sis.
Oh,
Hey, really? Let's mass message her. You gotta have something
she
prepared though,
gonna
sis.
block us.
You gotta have something prepared.
She
She gonna
gonna
be like,
block
I'm
us
blocking all
like
of them.
Jaguar
They
Wright
all look
blocked
too.
us when we was telling her to do the interview with Armand.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she blocked all of us. She was like, these bitches.
Man. Jaguar, I'm supposed to do an interview with Jaguar, actually.
But I
She's supposed
bet
to have me.
Jaguar right now. You said what? Yeah, I said once an AC. That and listen.
Shout out to Jaguar. She going through a lot with that whole surviving thing, and I think that was just digging too deep. I feel like she crossed the line and hit real below the belt with that whole surviving Jaguar. Like, for you to go out your way to interview, travel to go interview family members or somebody you beefing with, I think that's just too low. You feel me? Like, I can see you doing that to a celebrity, or whatever. Not even to a celebrity.
Not even
Like,
a
if you're beefing with
celebrity.
them, you got a
That's
personal
too
issue,
much. Cause in that case,
right? Like,
Jaguar should go find Tasha K ex-boyfriends. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
It,
right.
it's You
Right.
just
It'll
gotta.
be an eye for an eye.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing, two wrongs don't make it right. It's just the fact that you invading this woman's personal life, her family life, you breaking her family apart. Like there's just so much bad that's coming out of this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I go, I'm beefing with somebody on YouTube and I go ahead and start interviewing their family members and all the stuff they've been
Well,
through with their
but
family
also
from a child
too,
to now. Like
if she
that
this wouldn't
just
have happened if she would have did the interview with Armand like she said she wanted to do, instead of going to do an interview. Like it was okay with doing with
people
Storm.
say I disagree.
Did it
She
with
started it.
oh well, look, if she would have did that
She did
interview
the
with
same for so
Armand,
many other people.
it wouldn't be the way she is.
But I mean, I don't know. Did Jaguar interview other people's family members and put them on the show?
I
I
don't
didn't think she did
no,
that.
she was putting a lot of stuff out there that can potentially be harmful.
Well,
So,
yeah, she did. She did.
at hey, sometimes you get what you put out.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the type of energy that they've been
That's
playing
why
with.
I
You know what I'm
always
saying?
say
So
you gotta make sure your nose is always clean in these streets. Either being
that's true.
rolling
That's the type of energy
or because
if
you
you
never know.
indulge in that type of energy,
People could definitely do it back to you. You know,
it's not even
I
about
don't agree with
they're
what's going.
both gonna come out hurt.
I don't agree with what's going on because both are victims of some type of trauma and abuse. And for anyone, I feel that you should be kind of more uh understanding than
Right.
what's going on. But it's what you put out is what you get back. So, um,
I like to be unbiased in a situation, even if it's somebody that I don't fool with. I like to say, this person was right in this situation, in this instance. So I'm just saying from what I could remember from me looking back. I remember when Tasha K did the interview with Jaguar Wright, and she pretty much victim shamed her or treated a
yeah,
situation very like what I'm saying, careless. It was just a careless
yeah,
interview, and I feel
and
like that's since then it's I feel like Tasha was pretty much jealous and hating that Storm had got the recognition and the clout from the Jaguar interview he did prior to the Tasha K interview with Jaguar, right? And I feel like that's where it all stemmed
Mhm.
from, and it was just internal feelings and emotions. Tasha K is a very dominating woman. Like she feels like especially if she was the one that put you on. I believe she feels like you can't do better than me. Like I need to show that I'm gonna take the same interview and twist it to my advantage and do better and outshine you because you're my mentee and I'm your mentor. So I don't think she was able to take the pressure that Storm did so good with that interview that she decided to do the same interview and tarnish or trash Tasha K subliminally so that she gets more views than Storm did. Because now it's looking like, oh shit, Tasha K ain't kissed Jaguar's ass. She pretty much dragged her subliminally to her face. So that's what she tried to do, and it backfired on her. And it came out to whereas people saw it as her, pretty much victim shaming or being disrespectful to Jaguar's interview. So I feel like after that, Jaguar, because even after that, Jaguar was still like not bashing Tasha. She was saying, "Not Tasha K did a good job with the interview. She's just asking some tough questions." You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think she was really. So I feel like it was Tasha who pushed the envelope and kept antagonizing Jaguar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jaguar might have said some horrible things to Tasha and vice versa. But I feel like it all stems from that interview where, she felt like Storm had got one over her. And Tasha don't like when nobody get one over her, let alone her mentee.
And then she did lose a lot of. Okay, baby. Yeah, hold on. I think what it was is when she lost those subscribers that probably it hit her where it hurt, her pocket. you know but I feel like they both are meeting each other where they at, because it's like a mirror looking at each other. They both have
I
similar
mean, they both
similar
giving each other the
back
same type of
back
energy.
yeah, they
That's for
so
sure. That's
this
for
not
sure.
gonna
I
end
just
well.
feel like,
It's
yeah, I'm
not
not
gonna end
team
well.
none of it because it's disgusting. All of it is just nasty. I'm just saying, I feel like that's where it stems from, the whole interview thing. But they have both said some really nasty things to each other. They have both, pretty much revealed, each other's private or personal information. So yeah, they're both wrong. I just feel like, it really stems from that interview, which, Storm got a lot of clout and a lot of recognition over.
Yeah, and like I said, if she would have did the interview with Armand that he was asking her to do, like since she said that's what she wanted
It
to
would have
listen,
not turned out this way.
it wouldn't have been where it is right now. But
Hmm.
now you just got to deal with it. If you don't take a bubble out your mouth and
Right.
talk, but yeah,
Michigan
wait,
said Jaguar attacked Tasha first and threw Storm under the bus. In the process, she brought it on herself. I didn't see her attacking Tasha first, so maybe I missed something. But
I
I
don't.
always, I was always under the impression that Tasha pretty much, and attacked her on that interview before anything. I don't know if she said something to Tasha before that, but from what I saw, when people were actually bringing up the fact that Tasha, poorly handled the interview, I seen Jaguar Wright defending Tasha after that. So I actually thought Jaguar Wright was being paid by Tasha at some point. You know what I'm saying? Then when she was trying to go to Sean Davy Way and everybody else and try to gather everybody and say, let's take Tasha down, I felt like that was a setup. Not that I felt for sure. I felt that there was a possibility that could have been a setup for her to try to get them to say something and incriminate them about Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she was working with Tasha at that point because she was so still like, Team Tasha and Storm. So I always was under the impression that it was Tasha who pretty much, you know what I'm saying, kept pushing the envelope. But I probably missed something. Like Mystical said, Jaguar attacked Tasha first. She tried to play each and every one of them.
Well, then I don't know. I gotta watch the whole surviving Jaguar. I have to watch that so I could get a better understanding and then do a review on that.
I started to watch it. I started to
I
watch it and
saw
I couldn't
I
even
only
finish.
seen the little bits and pieces when she was talking to the husband and he was talking about they was married, she cheated on him, and then when she spoke to the son, and then after that I had turned and shit. I think that's when it finished. But I didn't see part
I
two.
mean, I feel
I
like if you're
didn't see
talking
part
to an
three.
ex boyfriend, ex girlfriend, ex husband, ex
They
wife, you're
asked
gonna
for a
have
reason.
some bad things to say.
Yeah, they asked for a
Right. They're
reason.
not gonna have peachy things to say about you.
Shoot, y'all better not go and dig up my exes. They gonna be like, oh, I'm like, oh damn. But nah, then listen, it's gonna be very biased, to be honest. But I gotta watch. I gotta watch all three. Now,
Jaguar has said some out of line things to you, right, Mr. Scoop? I don't dismiss or negate that. She did. She has said about a couple of people, several people, not just Tasha K. So, yeah, she has a little background or a little history of saying certain things that I believe weren't right. You know what I'm saying? So I agree on that. Um, but yeah, they're both doing it to each other. They both giving each other the same type of energy. And regardless of who's right and who's wrong, it's just like when does it stop? When does somebody step in and end it all? Like it's one thing to see one episode or one show or one live on somebody, but then to just see it continuously drag and this beef been going on for how long now? Months,
yeah, since the summer.
months
Hmm.
since the summertime. Look at that shit, half a year almost a whole like about to be a year in a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's just fine. They're both wrong. Like okay, now what? What's the end goal? They just keep doxing each other, keep talking about each other's families, like, come on, like that's where do we step in? Or, when does anybody step in and say that shit, enough is enough?
Yeah. Hey, Pretty Parker. I see you changed your name. Hey, boo. But
What what up,
it's
pretty pot?
yeah.
It's
I
just
forgot.
bad, sis. It's just bad.
I forgot what your other name was, but I know exactly you are. Hey, girl. But yeah, it's messed up because it's like it's two
What health issue? Oh man, who did
women
that?
tearing down each other. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
each other
And
kids, each
yeah, then
other.
you bringing in the children. It's just kind of like
It's
we don't
nasty at this point.
need that. You know what I'm saying? It should be more uplifting. And Sasha K is actually doing something. I know that's okay, but and also Tasha K, she's the only person from off of YouTube that I know that started their own filming company. That's big, but she's using her filming company for bad right now, you know? And it's just it's a lot to unpack. And I don't wanna go too far in it because I have to really watch. Like I gotta watch Jag's video because I know she did a video. Okay, stop whining, okay?
She said, "There's so many levels to this whole situation."
Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what
so
I'm trying to say. Like they both just done so much damage that it's kind of hard to repair any of it. It's just, at this point, I think they just need to move on and walk away from each other. Like
yeah.
it's just not healthy. And at first it was like, oh shit, it's Tasha K versus her twin, and she's getting a dose of her own medicine finally, and this that. But now, a lot of people was rooting for that whole beef at first, and now it's just like, damn, no, like I don't
It's
even
getting
want to see no more of that.
uncomfortable.
Like, do y'all want to
It's
keep seeing that
yeah.
beef?
It's getting real.
It's
It's getting
disgusting.
real.
Yeah, it's
It's getting
like we
real.
all have our little beefs here and there. We all go to war with. But when it goes to these, extremities and stuff like that, it does get uncomfortable, and it's like you got the kids dragged all into the shit. Like it's just horrible at this point. Horrible.
Yeah, and it's not good. Um, no, we just briefly talking about Jack and Tasha, but we was talking about there's this the topics that we was originally talking about was a lady in Harlem. She was attacked by some guys, and then there was a serial killer in Brooklyn that killed 3 elderly women. So we was talking like that, and the conversation pretty much shifted to Jaguar and Tasha K. You know, I'm gonna do a review on it, but I'm gonna watch Jag's video. I'm gonna watch Tasha K video so I could get a full uh
Oh my god!
scope to
Not surviving Wiley is back.
no. Oh Lord.
Oh man,
Yeah,
yo,
the
there's
guy
so many surviving series.
it's
They
so
even
many
making one on me,
it's
man.
it's so many surviving this person, surviving that person, surviving that. So you know what? I'm gonna make me a surviving my childhood from my mama because she was a black mama. Like what the hell?
This is
What?
crazy. Why? Who make this? Wait, did Wiley pay for the library he destroyed yet? I think he told me he
Did
paid
he
for it when
finish
I
paying
asked
for the
him. Yeah, he
library?
did say he paid for it. Yeah,
Yes,
because
girl.
I had asked him. I forget who live I asked him on. I was like, "Yo, the only problem I really have with you right now to this current moment is the fact that you destroyed that library for them kids. Like, what library they gonna use now to study the, homework and all that?" And he said he finished paying for it. Yeah, he did. I think he did say that. I think he said he
Well,
finished paying,
Wally
or
was
he's
at
still.
what, 16K?
Yeah, he around there.
He's at 15K in his sub count, so he should make a cute little coin.
Yeah, we need to survive in YouTube. Period. Word. YouTube is a whole struggle. It's a
Child,
whole.
yes, I did, and I was yes, I did see
Cali
that.
TV, who that?
You
I
know
don't
who
even
that
know.
is,
I don't think.
mother,
Wait, who is Cali TV?
mother, who feel that we owe her for our channel.
Oh, say no more. Yeah, I seen that. I
Yeah,
seen it. It was funny as fuck.
yes. Oh wait, somebody put a
Yeah.
picture up of her on Instagram, and it's another YouTuber. I didn't even know that she's beefing with another person, and I'm just like,
Well, she
why?
stay beefing. I think that's her way to come back into the scene.
Yeah,
That's her
that's
way
why
to come back
I
into the
can't talk
scene.
about Queen. That's what you get. That's her.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, supposedly I was hitting on her. Allegedly.
That's who you
Allegedly, I was
trying
hitting
to
on
see
her.
what's going
That's
on.
some shit. Now you can't even be nice and generous or whatever to people. Like it's just you can't even compliment people. It's just they take everything out of context.
No, that's for people who are not used to getting compliments on a daily basis. If you are used to getting compliments on a daily basis, it wouldn't phase you. You know the difference from a man
Word.
saying something to you that make you feel uncomfortable than a man saying stuff because he's being a gentleman. And as also
Word.
too, as us women, men should be treating us like gentlemen at all times, not treating us like we a whole bitch, a whole bitch. No, a man should talk to a woman with respect at all times. So
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, you like, and that's how you, and especially if you have daughters, you got to teach your daughters that men's supposed to talk to you and treat you like a lady, because that's what you are, a lady, not treating you like somebody, some chick in the street. No, but you know, like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. Things take time, but that's what it's supposed to be. And you're not supposed to answer to anything but your name or a term of endearment that's respectful. But mm-mm.
Won't y'all ever listen to us men?
What?
Us men get you to some shit. I ever see her. She said that's what she get for trying to network and make connections. They cheated. Yo, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah.
Let's see it, baby. You gotta make love connections on the YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Y'all ever heard Uncle Tim when he be singing? He be saying, "Hello, YouTube." Let's
Oh
take it out.
man, I'm trying to stay away from all that mess.
Now he's
It's
funny,
been
and
a
then he learned what's the song? The Bang Yang. He always singing that damn song, the Bang Yang, the Bang Yang.
yo.
I didn't do nothing.
Oh
Girl, if you don't
man.
sit your little booty down. Yeah. Uncle Tim is funny. He's funny. Him, Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson was taking us to church yesterday, child. He was taking us to church. Hey, Auntie Donna. Yeah, he was taking us to church yesterday, honey. He was singing his old spirituals.
Not Auntie Donna.
Yes, it's Auntie Donna. It is. That's Auntie
She
Donna.
said not Auntie Donna.
Look, she's on the Hey YouTube. She's on the Hey YouTube. The Uncle Tim be having me laughing. He's a kiki. I think most of them are a kiki. You know, it's just the beefing is just like too much.
I'm a Coco.
I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, Coco Chameleon. I don't know. That's that show, Coco Chameleon. The little boy had a little kid.
No, I'm a Coco.
Oh, okay. Coco. You want some hot chocolate?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, we're gonna get some hot chocolate. Yeah. No, but they be so funny. They be so funny. And why I like Jay Wilson because he looks like my uncle, my favorite uncle. So I'll be laughing because
Mommy,
yes.
I
Okay, go ahead, go. So I just be laughing at Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, he is too funny. And it's the church folk shade. Church folk shade is hilarious. Cause they are shady. That's like we was cleaning my grandmother's house, right? And I didn't know my grandmother church had beef. And it was like 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 you have the mothers of the church. The lady she wrote a whole like essay about her yelling at one of the deacons, and the deacon wrote an email back to her, and they was going back and forth, and all it was written down, and she made copies and sent it to all of the mothers of the church and the church committee. I was sitting here like, it goes down in the church.
Nah.
So I just want y'all to know, beefing is everywhere, y'all. Beefing is everywhere. There's people messy everywhere. But you just gotta know when to step back from the mess at times. Because there's mess in the Sims. In the Sims. They be arguing about pixels, y'all. So trust and believe me, you just gotta be like, nah, I'm out. That's why I took a break over the weekend from watching all of the stuff that was going on, because it was a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta take a break. I need to go binge watch some movies. I'm paying all these daggone subscriptions for Netflix and Prime and Hulu and Disney. Let me utilize it. So I'm telling you, it goes down in places you felt. They even got beef in the. I told you they got beef in the what's the name sector? The what's it called? I don't want to. Okay, it's
the
a
nerd
sector. Not the nerd sector. It's the one with people who are mentally challenged. Is a sector, and they be beefing with each other too. And yeah, but I'm not making fun of them.
I didn't even know that sector.
Please excuse it, but
I didn't even know that sector existed.
There's a sector for everything. The only peaceful sector is the big girl sector. You know why? Because we like to eat. As long as we got food, we good. The big girl sector, well, I can't. No, excuse me. They're not big girl sector, but the pleasantly plump women sector is very peaceful. So I'm not even gonna say big girl sector. Excuse me,
the voluptuous woman sector.
Yes, the voluptuous. Yes, and yeah.
I'm a big boy at heart. I'm a skinny big man because I love you.
Yes, yeah. Okay, yes, the delayed sector. But I don't know what do you call it? I don't want to say the wrong thing and call it something.
I think you said it right. The mentally challenged sector, because that's what it is. There's people that are mentally challenged.
Yeah,
but the delayed could be another word. Delayed challenge doesn't sound bad either.
Yeah, but I don't want I don't want nobody to take it.
Kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, delay's kind of like slow, so it could sound bad to certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I don't want
them.
But I think
they're mentally challenged.
Yeah, but I'm telling y'all, child, it's the voluptuous sector, child. It's peaceful over there. They talk about all type of stuff. They show you about makeup, all type of stuff. I be over there having my life, and the women over there are beautiful, voluptuous women. I'm like, oh my god, y'all so beautiful, and they cool. They don't be beefing over there. It's peaceful, y'all. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. Peaceful. So y'all looking for a place where it's peaceful, ain't no disrespectful and none of that stuff, go over there. That's the sector you need to be at. Cause even the drama sector, the mommy sector, beefing. What are y'all beefing? Y'all worrying about? Y'all supposed to be worrying about the damn kids. They beefing. It's the relationship sector. They beefing. Then what's the other one? It's another one. The mukbang sector, they be beefing.
They beefing.
Yeah, y'all just supposed to be sitting down eating food and smacking. What the hell y'all beefing for? But yeah, they be beefing. Y'all supposed to be
Why
buying
the
food.
not the mukbang?
Yes, the beefing. ASMR. I think there was a beef that was going on with a guy, but he was doing some weird predatorial things. So they started beefing with him. Also, another other one is the reaction sector. There's no beef over there. There's no beef over there. Exactly, Sweets the Queen. That's exactly what I want to do. I want us to be on a channel
I agree.
where we all chilling. You know take your lace front on, take off your shoes, your coat. Unbutton your pants.
Worry
We
about getting dragged for your looks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. We
Like
want
people,
to.
people, people are, and a lot of people when it comes to this whole negative beef and dragging stuff, people are really one-sided on it a lot of times because they'll say, they'll pick one word and say, well, I don't agree with you saying this word or whatever the case was, but then they'll agree to everything else, like, oh, her edges is burnt off or she too fat. Like, you think fat people or real skinny anorexic people don't feel bad about you making fun of their weight, size, or whatever the case is too? You know what I'm saying? It's just as bad. So for people to be there like, oh, she ain't got no edges or her shoes beat up, like people live in poverty. There's people that can't afford it. Like I said, in a roast, you say certain things. But when you out here just doing regular commentary on people and you saying these things for no reason at all, like this person's not even in a beef with you because they don't even know you. It's like, yo, you can't say this thing was bad or horrible, but you're applauding this thing that's also bad or horrible. It's just, attacking or directing a different group of people. Like, you can't
Yeah.
sit here and be biased and say, yeah, well, I don't like what this person said, but now you applauding what the next person said about a different group of people. Like, it's just, I don't know. That gets me too when people do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we go through enough in our daily lives where we don't need to have to be arguing and bickering with people, especially people you don't know. Like, I just want to have fun, enjoy myself. We ain't got no choice but to be in the house. So why not be on live trying to take away from, what you got to think about on an everyday basis and just enjoy yourself and have fun. You got something?
Yeah,
You
but
got
people will attack you when you start growing and shit. Like, people will just start attacking you out of left field. That's just the nature of the game, and that's what comes with the package. So
yeah,
you just gotta be prepared and hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and just be able to take it one day at a time. And just I mean something that I could tell myself and give myself as an advice is, like I said earlier, you can't fight every battle. Like, people gonna say what they're gonna say and believe what they want to believe at the end of the day. You got to stay, directly on your path and firmly on your path and what your goal is and what you're trying to bring to the table and try your best not to let nobody distract you from that, nothing or no one.
yeah. That's what
Because a lot of people will try to hinder your growth.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
A lot of people will try to hinder
YouTube
your growth.
is a platform to try to connect with people and bring your views and your opinion. And like I have always said, if I'm saying something wrong that you don't agree with, I'm open to you saying, hey, drop the link so we could talk and have a discussion. I'm always going to be open to that. But I don't
Right.
want YouTube to be something where it's stagnant for me, where I only have YouTube. I want to reach other places. I want to go other places, not just YouTube. YouTube is just a stepping stone, to have a
Right.
voice that I didn't have before. And then, God's willing, who knows? I could be on TV or I could be in a movie. I could, do other things. YouTube is just not the all and that's it. It's something else. And
I
that's
love
that's
y'all
all.
too, Pretty Parker. She's the
Just
queen,
want to
Miss
do
Lou,
that.
Nessa. I love
Like
y'all too. Um, Yeah, I'm about to jump off those shits, man. It's been a pleasure being here. I'm about to go handle some things real quick. But
Okay.
yeah,
Because
man,
I'm about
thank
to
you
go
all for
dance.
tuning
So we
in
was
and
running our damn
listening.
mouth for a while. Let's go
I
into
know,
the.
I know. We've been having too much fun.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Go fish.
What goldfish?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
that's me, Pretty Parker. I've been interviewing the victim.
yeah. Oh, thank you, Pretty Parker. But I
All right,
don't want to check it. Well,
all
I'm gonna
right.
call you Pretty Parker because you changed your name. You probably changed it for a reason. So yeah. But yeah, I want to say I thank every last one of you. Thank you, bro, for coming up when I dropped the link and discussing. I know we supposed to have planned it to do it together and stuff, but I definitely appreciate you coming through and you know, giving your commentary. Every time we link up, it's a good time. That goes
Of
for you in
course.
the chat. Thank everyone in the chat for coming through and tuning in, and
Thank
staying
you for
and
having us.
sorry. You're welcome. And
Thank you, Mystical.
oh, for real? That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Oh yes, definitely go check out Hot Shot. Auntie Donna have a channel as well. You could definitely go check out Auntie Donna. Sweets the Queen, she has a channel as well. So don't forget to go
Yes,
and
sir.
her. Miss Lackey, she
Support,
was in
support,
there.
support.
Definitely go check her out and subscribe.
Oh yeah,
Chocolate
that's the
Baby,
sis. That's the
she has
sis.
a channel. So definitely go out and subscribe. Avatar Nation, go check them out and check him out and subscribe. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Jada LaRue. Hold on, let me just get her name. Let me see where she's at. Where she
Y'all
at?
stay blessed and y'all have a beautiful night. I'm gonna see y'all soon on the next show. You dig?
Okay, later, bro. Thank you so
All
much.
right, sis. You stay
All
good.
right.
Stay up.
All right,
All right,
later.
later, sis.
Yeah, Jada LaRue. Definitely go check out her. It's a few others. Um it's a lot of good content creators. It's a lot of good content creators. I have a lot of content creators who support me and back me, and that's family right there. Even the ones that's not content creators, you have Mr. Kyle, you have Pretty Parker, Nessa Allen, Rip Low. Who else? It's a few of y'all. If I didn't name y'all, it's just that I'm scrolling up and stuff like that. It's that's not content creators that definitely still come and support and stuff like that. And it's about us supporting each other, being unified, and even Nori, she's a good supporter. YT is playing with her to keep canceling out her YT accounts, but she definitely come and support. And that's what it's all about, the village in the community where we have to support each other. Our men have to stand up for us, and Mommy, I want chocolate. Okay, go get chocolate. So you gotta rush, y'all. So just stand up and hold the women down, just like us. Okay, come. Just like our women hold the men down and the children, I feel that the men should be doing the same thing. That's what is what's needed, and that's what helps out build our village and our community, because that's what's the only thing that's going to be able to help us and step for us, for us to go further. We always the last ones for everything, and that's definitely needed. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. But definitely, I'm gonna be dropping some reviews because I'm getting back into my reviewing chops. And I know that a couple of y'all watch different things, so we're gonna definitely do that. Me and Mr. Cal gonna do a live where we will be doing the review of the Night Stalker. So I'm gonna hit you up, Mr. Cal, and figure out what day. So I'm gonna hit you up on IG. And if any of y'all want to collab or anything like that, definitely, hit me up. I'm willing to do that if it works around my schedule and stuff like that. We could definitely figure something out. If you don't want to do something on YouTube, I'm always open to do anything on stereo. We help me help you. And that's what it is. It's about us working together, building together. That's what we need to do. That's what is going to allow us to be strong and stand up with each other. That's what we need, so y'all just look out for the content that I'm going to be bringing and dropping. Definitely, like I said, don't forget to go subscribe to the other content creators who names I said and stuff, because they also bring great content, and they are one of the dopest people I have met on YouTube. There's a few others I probably didn't name, but they definitely are. They are godsend, and they're part of my family, my YouTube family. So make them a part of your family. Thank you to my mods that came and modded. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all to death. Thank you to my subscribers. I see my subscriber count is growing. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for giving me a chance to be a part of your YouTube algorithm. And I definitely appreciate it, because if it's not for y'all, it wouldn't be no me. It would be no channel, and that's definitely what it is. Oh, hey, we got somebody coming in. Hello, Samantha. Welcome. I'm about to end the live, but you could definitely hit the replay, and if you have any questions or concerns, the comment section is always open. I'm always interacting. I'm always having conversation.
Mommy, I'm going to put your cheek.
Okay. You gonna pinch my cheek? Oh no. And when y'all hear the kid in the background, I'm still doing on mommy time. This is, even though I'm doing my live, it's still her time as well. But like I said, I want to thank every last one of y'all. I want y'all to be safe, wear your mask, use your hand sanitizer, stay 6 feet apart. And for my ladies, this is definitely just for my ladies. When y'all outside, please be safe. Please be safe out there. Let someone know where you are at all times. Because as you see, a lot of things are happening to us because they looking at us as easy prey. So even if, you see something going on and there's another female, probably, walk over and say, hey, sis, let's walk together. It's that also helps too. We gotta start standing up for each other and stand together. And I just want y'all to be safe, especially right now too, because people are wearing masks, so you can't even identify people in certain things. So just be safe out there. Look into your phone for those panic buttons. Try to set those up. If you can, get a pepper spray. If you can, get like some something to protect yourself that won't get you in trouble with the law. I don't want that to happen, but I want y'all to be safe.
Yeah, you can.
Go, if you walk in, try to stay in a well-lit area. For the situation that happened with the elderly women, please check on your elders. Please see if they need anything, and be more present in their life, because, you don't want something like what happened to these elderly women to happen to someone in your family or a family friend. Check on your elderly neighbors and say, hey, do you need anything? You want something from the store? Like, let's bring back, like I said, let's bring back that village and that community. Let's try to do our due diligence, because it's needed, especially now. Just care about something, not just about yourself. because those things come back tenfold. You know, God always reward his people. So for my sisters, once again, please be safe out there. Please be safe out there. If you can't get a weapon, I advise you to keep your keys in between your fingers and keep a knuckle, so somebody run up on you with the craziness, you could punch them with your keys and they know you're not playing. Something. Just be safe. Because as you see, they coming for women, and you know, they must feel that we weak. We are far from that. We birthed the nation. You know, so I want y'all to be safe. I want the men to be safe as well. I want our kids to be safe. So just try to keep everyone covered, and you know, do your due diligence. And until next time, I love every last one of y'all. I might not know y'all, but we share the same. We share the same struggle. We share the same pain. So I love everyone. Y'all be safe. Until next time, I'll be back with some reviews and more content. You know, we do what we do. That's all I got, because I'm still kind of sick too. So I'm trying to breathe and talk at the same time, but it is what it is. I love ya guys. Be safe with your health. Be safe with your mental. Be safe with your family. Just be safe and do what you have to do. And that's all I got. Once again, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Until next time. All right. Later, guys.